Through and through. Oh, the Toon Review. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon Review. By the fans, for the fans, through and through. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon Review. 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 Go!
Good evening, one and all, and welcome to the Toon Review for tonight's Matchday Live. It is the first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, Newcastle versus Manchester City. We are expecting it to be a tough game tonight. Eddie has made a couple of changes. We'll get into them very, very shortly, of course. But as usual, I am joined tonight by my old right-hand man, Billy Trey. Good evening, Billy.
Evening, Paul, and good evening to the Toon Review Massive, the Magpie Massive, and all the rest of you outstanding, superb, fantastic, fabulous people out there in Viewerland.
Now, as usual, guys, if you do enjoy tonight's show, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And, of course, if you are new, subscribe to the Toon Review YouTube channel as we continue to grow towards 50,000. What an achievement that will be. But if you are new, you like what you see, get yourself part of this fantastic community by hitting the subscribe button. You can become a member if you hit the join button just underneath me and Billy. We got some members' prizes to give out later on this week as well, but you have to be in it to win it. And, of course, super chats are available as well, which is the $ underneath the live chat, which will guarantee your comment to be read out live on the show. We have a new member already, Scott. He's become a member. Thank you, Scott. Nick Thornton's been a member for 33 months. 200 million training ground incoming, about bloody time. Yeah, that was Craig Hope announced that, didn't he? So we'll see what happens. I haven't read the article or anything. I just saw that Craig Hope had said £200 million training ground incoming. They found apparently a site to build it on. Some people in the chat may know actually more than me because I haven't read the article. Tyneside Update says, we know why Barnes is on the bench, but I think that could be our fate. Well, let's look at the team straight away, shall we, Billy? This is how Newcastle United line up tonight. They go with Nick Pope in goal, Hall, Botman, Joe Linton, Wisser, Gordon, Chow, Murphy, Bruno, Ramsey and Miley. What do you make of that, Billy?
A couple of interesting selections. I think the change of Tonali off the pitch, Ramsey starting. It's not a change as such because Ramsey started Saturday. But I'm surprised at that one. And Murphy, although I'm surprised, I did say last night that Murphy would play and Barnes would drop to the bench. Just the amount of games that Barnes has played, and I can understand that to a certain extent. However, he's our match winner at the minute, and try and keep him going as long as you can, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, look, we were talking before the show, Billy, and I was telling you that my feelings on it are that this is the first leg and it's at home. We need to take something back to the Etihad. We need to be still in this tie by the end of this game today. If we're not, for me, we've got no chance at the Etihad. Play your best team. You know, even if Barnes has only got 45 or 60 minutes in him, just play your best team, try and get a couple of goals, and then, take him off. I just don't like the way, I mean, to be fair, he's been very good off the bench, but this is Manchester City we're talking about. And I do not understand Tonali not playing.
No, I don't.
I just don't understand that at all. And if he's not fully fit, then he shouldn't even be on the bench either.
Well, he's run mile after mile on Saturday, though, hasn't he? 120 minutes. Non-stop. He was still sprinting at the 120th minute mark. I guess it's more understandable about Tonali, but
these are our elite players, It's a semi-final.
In the middle of the park, and I'm not sure we get it with Jacob Ramsey in there, to be fair. But we never know. He might step up and prove himself to be a hero tonight. Let's hope he does.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Dr. House says, evening, Paul and Billy, can't believe Barnes isn't starting. What does he have to do to start? Toon. Yeah, Graham Ritchie says, I know it's crazy, but I have a good feeling about tonight. 2-1 to the Toon. How are the lads? Well, this is how Manchester City will line up against Newcastle. They go with Trafford in goal. Nunes, Kusanov, Alain. Is it Alain or Alan? How are you pronouncing that?
Alain.
He's only a youngster. Alain, yeah. Ake, Bernardo, O'Reilly, Semenyo, Foden, Doku, and Haaland, Billy.
Well, that front three's scary as hell. I don't think there's a more dangerous front three in European football, if I'm perfectly honest, as that front three.
Yeah.
Backed up by Foden and Silva, with O'Reilly playing centre mid tonight as a defensive centre mid. Not a position he's played before. Could be somewhere we get some place we can get through. And the back four looks very, very depleted, doesn't it? With Nunes at right back, Aki at left back, and Elaine the youngster who had a good game Saturday against Exeter, mind. And
the training session, you mean?
Against Kuzanov, who's rarely played and wouldn't get a sniff if everyone was fully fit. Plus James Trafford in goal. So there is hope for us. We can get at this team. We can score goals. But we can also concede quite a lot with that front three, I have to say.
Yeah, they do have Reinders, Cherky, Rodri, Nuri on the bench.
Yeah.
There's some really good players there. Look, it will be. Look, we knew going into this it was going to be tough. It was always going to be tough. A very difficult game for Newcastle tonight. But at the same time, Billy, the crowd have to. I said this on the video today. The crowd have got to be in at 100%. That red hot atmosphere that we've seen in semi-finals of the past. I'm gutted I'm not well enough to go at the minute, but you know what? We'll be still cheering from here. The fans will get right behind the team. The fans will be right behind them, and it's important that they stay right behind them, Billy, and not just sort of switch off if we do concede.
Absolutely, but we do need a quick start. I think if we have a quick start, it's the only way we can win the tie. And that means going out scoring early, holding on to it, which seems a ridiculous thing to say, and then increasing it. Because I think if we go to the Etihad with less than a 2-goal lead, I think we're done anyway.
Gareth talking about the training ground, Billy. It's at Woolsington by the airport. They bought the land off John Hall.
Oh, wow, that was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, John Hall might be feeling a bit guilty, actually, and so maybe give us a cut price for the land after selling the club to bloody Mike Ashley.
I'm not sure he's the one that's to blame as much as Freddie Shepherd, to be fair.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Although Freddie Shepherd wasn't in his sick bed in the hospital and he kind of palms it onto John Hall, but...
I don't think anybody saw what was coming.
Absolutely not. I remember celebrating that night when we got bought out, thinking we were going to be the new Chelsea with a fantastic owner, and
especially when he was in with the fans and everything in the early days.
Yeah, I thought it was
good,
fantastic. I thought it was great. New owner, brilliant. Brought Kevin back, fantastic.
Yeah. But little did we know they were just little marketing ploys from the horrible man. Rockstar with a super chat, thank you very much. And Danny Boy, how come you can't get to the games like Paul? Well, I don't know whether you know or you don't know, but I suffer from Parkinson's disease. And I've been struggling for a few months now with mobility and things like that. It is getting better again. So I'm hoping... that I'm going to sort of the second half of the season I'll be able to go to a few more at St James's Park. So like I say, I sell my season ticket back to the club if I can't go to the game, so somebody else can obviously get the ticket. But I'm not unwell. It's just the symptoms of Parkinson's. Sometimes there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately, and it does make things difficult to go to Newcastle on my own and things like that. So medication is great. I'm feeling better. I'm not ill. Well, I have got an illness, but I'm not ill. But hopefully I'll be able to go to a few more. But hey, I still get to watch the games. I still get to commentate them on them with Billy. So you know what I mean? It's okay. But I will be back at St James's Park very soon. Cool Dude has said, how are me bonny lads? Indeed. You mentioned the midfield there, Billy. I mean, Man City's isn't... I mean, O'Reilly... is kind of a utility player for them, isn't he, the young kid? And he's done well for them. Yeah. But this is a big occasion, and hopefully we can maybe get at that midfield and onto their defence, which, in fairness, isn't the strongest defence they've ever put out.
And I don't think the midfield's strong defensively either. I mean, Bernardo Silva's a fantastic player, but you wouldn't say he's a defensive player. Certainly not with Phil Foden. Both outstanding players, of course they are, but defensively, I'm not sure. So Nico O'Reilly's in there for his defensive capabilities, which we know he's got because he's England international, isn't he, at left back? So, yeah, it's a hard game for him. It's a real hard game for him. I'm hoping we can take advantage of that and their back four as well. So, and then Trafford in goal as well. If I like Trafford, I think he's a good player. However, he has made a mistake or two. Will he be nervous? I think he may be.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can get at them, but it's just that front three. I mean, it's 8 out of 10. I'm happy with. But 3 up front, I'm not.
They are dangerous, absolutely. Tony Paul says, Paul, I also watched Steve's channel and they spoke about fans being discriminated against over disabilities, a lack of clear disability. Yeah, I was told about the show. I went and watched it on NUFC Matters, and I'm sad to hear that it's happened again to another disabled person, again questioned about their disability. Apparently there's been a problem for a while at St James Park with the disabled lift, Billy. And I'm not can't remember what part of the ground they said it was, but again, somebody who actually had a carer with them was questioned over their disability. And said that you don't look exactly the words that were said to me. You don't look disabled. So can you use the stairs? Was something along those lines. It's. I mean, to be fair, Mitch said, "Well, there's a claim of about 10 grand. Going against the. But apparently Newcastle United, it's a separate company, so you'd have to actually go through." Yeah. If you were suing them, the company and the security company involved. But this is happening too much at Newcastle. And I'm pleased that, Steve and the lads did make a point of it, because it has to stop. You can't question it. Nobody in life, never mind football, but if you're going anywhere as somebody who is disabled, you should never be put in that awful situation to explain to somebody what your disability is. You want to keep that private. I mean, I felt terrible when I was put on the spot like that. I felt really bad, to the point where I thought about just coming back out the ground and going home. I was really upset about it, as everybody is in any walk of life who is questioned about disability. And it shouldn't happen in 2026. It just shouldn't. So I think there's still a lot of work to be done. With regards to a little bit of, I mean, it's discrimination at the end of the day. You have no right to question somebody's disability. If they have a disabled ticket, they have a disabled ticket because they have proved to Newcastle United, because I know what I had to do to get my disabled season ticket. I had to go to my consultant at the hospital. I had to get loads of a questionnaire filled out, signed, stamped by the hospital, stamped by my doctor's surgery. There's a long process to get them. So you can't just get a disabled ticket. So you are disabled for a reason.
That makes it even worse, in my opinion, that someone that doesn't even work for Newcastle United is questioning something that Newcastle United have okayed and have had confirmation of.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's the same person that was question you. It'd be... Well,
Billy, as you remember, I didn't hear back from the club. I heard back from I think it was Colin Riles, the head steward, who got back to me, and then the club eventually did. Way down I mean, come on, how long was it before the club got back to me? It was weeks and weeks and weeks, possibly months.
Yeah.
And they didn't really give us any decent answer. So the proof of the pudding is you give everything to Newcastle United when you get your season ticket. So you give all the documents for your sickness or your illness to Newcastle United. So there you have already proved that you are you have to have a disabled ticket, right?
Yeah,
that's the proof there and then. Once you've got that ticket, nobody on this planet should then question you about your disability. So, look, we know there's still things to work on with Newcastle United and everything like that. And a lot of it comes down to education, absolutely. And I just worry that it's going to happen to more people before it's actually sorted out.
It's got to be nipped in the bud now. It's got to be nipped in the Newcastle United. Have got to get involved. If needs be, get rid of this security company and get another one in.
Well, they're representing Newcastle United, Billy. It's not, they're representing the football club at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Thomas says, my wife's disability is still questioned even after all these years. To some people, she's too young to need a wheelchair. Shocking ignorance. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rotten. But, hopefully, if we can get it highlighted more by supporters groups. I think Mitch mentioned that he was going to try and do something. I mean, Mitch, to be fair, was absolutely fantastic with me. I spoke to Mitch about it, and he tried to put me in touch with the relevant people to speak to, but it was just terrible. It was. Anyway, Clarkey says McDonald's or Burger King.
McDonald's for me.
McDonald's for me as well. I do like Burger King burgers, but I'm not keen on the fries and that.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Peter said, should have started Barnes and Sandro. Also, Ramsdale should start after his heroics. Do you think we should get rid of aged players, not kids?
If the kids ain't good enough, I've got no problem with us moving them on.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know whether you saw my video today, Billy, talking about the players that are it looks like they'll be leaving. Harrison Ashby's gone to Bradford on loan along with Joe White. Both of them are at Bradford for the rest of the season. Alfie Harrison, Birmingham City are interested in him. And of course, Ben Parkinson's gone to Falkirk on a permanent deal. And Jamal Lascelles, again, we don't know what's happening with him yet, but there is interest from the Turkish Super League, from Saudi, and they mentioned Bournemouth as well. But I can't see any Premier League team taking a risk on Jamal, unfortunately.
Well, if he's not happy in his own body, I think Turkey's a perfect place for him to go.
Bloody hell. Well, just get himself some new teeth and
a bit of a weave. Who knows?
Well, why not? Why not? Scott says, hi, guys. Long-time listener for years. Finally breaking the seal on being a member. Thank you, mate. Just want to say thank you for being a wonderful alternative to not being able to watch the matches live. Tap Sober in.
Good player.
Yeah. I mean,
is he at Leverkusen?
I think so, yeah. Is he still there?
They got battered Saturday, didn't they? They got absolutely hammered.
Yeah. It was back to the early days of Ten Hag, that. However, we have heard about Livramento, Billy. 8 weeks, he will be missing. So that's a long time.
We need to buy a right back. I don't know anything else.
Yeah, I was really surprised actually that I was surprised how quickly we got the results of Tino's scan. But released to us, I thought it would have been Friday in Eddie Howe's press conference. It all would have been said. We know the chair's got his tomorrow, but 8 weeks. We have to go and buy somebody now, surely.
Well, we know Kieran. Well, having said that, because Lewis Morley's been so fantastic right back, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll keep it as it is with Lewis Morley and Kieran.
We need another centre back.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah,
without a doubt, we do. We needed at least one, maybe two.
I mean, Miley could end up being a right back for all we know for God knows how long now. That
exactly.
I mean, he's clearly, he's been picked ahead of Kieran Trippier tonight, and I think that says a lot, Billy.
Yeah, well, we said last night, didn't we? And
yeah,
I think it's quite blatantly obvious that Lewis Morley has the pace to cope with certain left wingers.
Mm-hmm.
However, tonight's a massive test for him because we've got a left winger up against him with lots of tricks and lots of end product. So,
yeah,
if Lewis Morley comes through tonight with flying colours, then he may be first choice.
We may not have to worry. It was good to see Dan Byrne coming into the ground tonight as well, looking well.
He's on Sky. Yeah,
is he on Sky?
He said 2 weeks, and he'll be back training and back ready to play again.
Well, we've got Mr. Stato joining us. The mystery man is back. Here he is. I'll just read a couple of super chats out, buddy. Simon says, have we spoke about drawing Villa in the FA Cup? Yeah, we spoke about that in length last night, matey. After that, we were live for the draw. It's not worth even talking about right now, to be fair. Edward says, would have liked to have seen Barnes start. We definitely need our best finishers on from the start. And they get the first goal. It's a big game for Murphy and Gordon. Ian Badman has gifted 5 Toon Review memberships, and Volsby is a new member as well. Thank you very, very much, guys. What do you think of the lineup, Stato?
Necessary. There's not much more we could have done. I've heard a lot of moans and groans, but do people remember the last 2 games we've just played and how many minutes some of these guys have played? Like Voltemada just can't start this game, and nor can Harvey Barnes. Like Harvey Barnes, I counted was close to 250 minutes across those previous 2 games. That's nearly 250 minutes in 3 days, and that's when you include all of the added time of half time, end of the first half, all of those additional minutes totted up. It's too much to then go and start today. It's not possible. And if people say, yeah, but they should be able to do it, yeah, they probably could. They could turn up and start, but they wouldn't necessarily put in a very good performance. So we've got to play the players that are fit and ready and can give us 100%. So it's a very logical lineup. It's sensible. I think the only one that's maybe, I think Ramsey's being trusted here. So he's got to, I don't know if he's got to put up a good performance because it is Man City at the end of the day, but the lineup's fine considering
I think they all have. So I don't think we can afford any passengers tonight. So definitely not. They've all got to put performances in.
Well, yeah, agreed. So Ramsey, I have concerns over Ramsey from a defensive capacity, tracking and contributing based on them having, Foden and Silva in the middle. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's a strong lineup. It's close to what we could do. Max strength. It's not too far away. Paul, you look perplexed, mate. What's up?
That comment?
Yeah, because someone accused you of being homophobic before.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah.
About what?
I don't know. You said something homophobic to him, which I've never remembered. I can't remember. So take the notice.
Oh my God, unbelievable! My fucking Christ!
His name's Michael. He said, "I'm gay." You said something homophobic to me.
Is that right? Is that right? I don't have a homophobic bone in my body. In fact, a lot of my friends who I have grown up with or worked with in the past have been homosexual. I have no homophobic bones in my body. Bloody hell, man! For Christ's sake, people just want to chuck anything at me. Like, honestly, absolutely anything. Fuck's sake. DK says Scalvini, 35 million, Chow right back cover behind Trips and Miley. Alex, I don't know whether you saw the news about Tino. He's out for 8 weeks, mate.
Yeah, I've heard that is a massive blow. But silver lining, we're going to open the wallet now because it is an absolute necessity. The fact that we've let Harrison Ashby go, which is funny because I thought he was injured. Apparently not. Yeah, it means we're going to get a new player. And it looks like we're going to not just get a new
it'll be
player.
centre back, Alex, because of Miley doing so well at right back. Do they need to spend more money?
I'm fine with that. Dan Burns in his 30s, Jamal Lascelles is in his 30s and probably leaving. Fabian Schär's in his 30s and he's quite injured. It's fine. We've got Botman and Malik Chow as the two younger centre halves. So having a third one in to then go and challenge. This is about succession planning. It was probably a move we wanted to do in the summer, but we're now going to have to. We're going to have to do it now. Never mind.
Apparently, it was when we made the comments about Gordon's man bun, Billy. Just because we don't like a man bun does not make somebody homophobic. Jesus Christ, it's unbelievable. Anyway, now Billy's mentioned the midfield tonight, Alex. Obviously, Tonali's on the bench, and we've gone with Ramsey. But Manchester City's midfield isn't that strong either, and we believe that the back four to get that as well.
It's a marginally rotated Man City side. Ake at left back, but he's done that historically. He's played that position many a times.
Yeah.
We've got however we say their 68's name, Alain.
Yeah.
Kuzanov is a bit of a hothead. We know him quite well because we did him on 3 separate transfer shows before he joined Man City. He is a bull in a china shop. So I don't know if we can be quite with Gordon and Wisser and Murphy. We might get lucky. He might. There's mistakes in a few of these players. There's red cards in a few of these players as well. There's a bit of youth. Kozanov is a loose cannon at times. Nunez, I don't think, is the best right back. So it's not we can have at this Man City side certainly, but we've got to put up a really good performance, and it's just a real shame that one of the most in-form wingers in the entire Premier League has now been able to switch and play on their right wing tonight.
My point was that in front of them with 3 players, okay, O'Reilly's a decent left back and probably can play in the midfield, probably where he started. But Bernardo Silva and Foden aren't so much defensive players, are they? They do get back, but you wouldn't say they were defensive. I think we've got a chance of getting at them through the midfield and onto the back four, if I'm being honest.
I don't know. We've got to be... Foden and Silva is a little bit... What's the right word? Brittle.
Yeah, but offensively, they're fantastic. We know that.
Yeah, but we've got like Joe Linton. I think the key in that midfield battle is definitely Joe Linton. It needs to be controlled aggression, and we need to make sure we have an impact in that midfield. And Ramsey cannot be a passenger. If we can 100%. Get that to click, 100%. We can overcome the midfield to a degree because they are fairly brittle, but they can outplay us technically. Well, maybe not Bruno, but the other 2 they can. So, yeah, there's ways we can get at this. The midfield, there's a way in. The defense has got issues. I say issues. There are ways to beat it. But the wingers, Doku, Semenyo, and Haaland up front is
scared. I'm just scared.
Concerning. It's really concerning. We've just got to do our best.
Well, I'm just seeing Nick Pope and James Trafford having a good laugh with each other in the tunnel, but they are making their way out. So, Alex, we will see you at half-time, buddy.
Yeah, see what half-time stats out.
Indeed, see you soon, everyone.
Enjoy, mate. Enjoy. Bruv Butler has been a member for 27 months. So hope you're well, mate. I haven't heard from you for a while. Would you take Van de Ven from Tottenham as he's on the move soon? Yes,
100%,
I would.
100%.
1,000% I would. Absolutely. Well, that leaves us end. I think it's the sort of Golden Time Bridge there, isn't it? And then it says Gan along Wembley Way.
Yeah.
Or Gan along Wembley Way. But the flags, there's not really many flags everywhere. I expected more, Billy.
Maybe
I expected more flags around the ground.
Maybe the cameras just said, look at there you go. Well, that's pretty good in the leases, to be fair.
Here. Are you watching on Sky?
I've got it on Sky at the minute, yeah. I'm trying to find out the best way of it. Well, you're an advert, so I can't tell.
Well, we'll see, won't we? But again, guys, I will say this. No spoilers in the chat, please. The game is on Freeview today. I expect a lot of people watching it, but do not put anything in the chat that's happening in the game until me and Billy have commentated. Just for those that aren't watching the game and are enjoying the commentary, please just have some respect for them people. Wait until me and Billy have commentated on the incident, and then we can all talk about it. It's not difficult. You just need to listen for me and Billy to commentate on it, and then put it in the chat. It's not hard. Just have some respect, guys. Super sticker from Derek Ward. Thank you very much, Derek. Much appreciated. Right, Billy, are you ready to head off to your commentary corner?
Oh, yes, I'm happy in my little corner.
Brilliant. Oh, God. To be honest, I don't know how I'm feeling at the minute, Billy. I'm nervous. I'm excited about it. I just want to get back to Wembley.
Just that front three, isn't it? Pissing me.
Well, it is a worry, yes.
I mean, if they didn't have Semenyo, I could probably cope with it. But the fact they've got Semenyo and Doku on the flanks, that doesn't seem to be fair.
The Semenyo one is unfair, Billy, because he's changed the fucking rules as they go.
Yeah, they have. And I haven't mentioned Haaland yet, Christ, although...
It doesn't. Well, yeah, we'll not mention what you said last night about it, Billy. We'll just keep that in mind. Ike for PM says it's one of our own. It's one of our own. The Carabao Cup. It's one of our own. Well,
it's at the moment. You're quite right.
Yeah. We certainly do love it. That's a certainty. Let's just hope we're still loving it after this 90 minutes. I think it's vital we're still in the tie, Billy. It's vital, isn't it?
Still in there. I think I'd want us to be quite a bit ahead in it, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, Doku, Ford, and Semenyo behind Haaland. Yeah,
I mean, he should be playing. Well, the cup side rule's been around since football started. Why have they changed it?
Because it suits them, doesn't it?
Peter
Garthwaite says, "Would you bring in Xavi in the summer?" Why, Peter? Eddie Howe's our manager.
Unless he's on about as a player. Xabi Alonso. What about Xabi Alonso?
He might mean Alonso, to be honest. He might mean Alonso.
But no, irrespective, at the minute, we've got a manager.
Stephen said, good to see you, Paul and Billy. How are the lads? We're very close to kick-off here. Let me just try and get into the manual controls, which I should have had set up a long time ago.
I'm trying to work out where you are.
Well, I've got Man City ready to kick off, Billy.
Yeah, I have as well. I think we're level.
I'll tell you when we're off. Waiting for the referee now. Come on, you twat. Blow your whistle. He's looking at the watch again. And we're off.
Oh, I'm a second ahead. I've just paused it. There you go.
All right, okay. James Trafford with a long ball immediately down the field for Manchester City. Well met by Sven Botman. And hopefully Botman's on it tonight, Billy, celebrating his new contract. Long ball played over the top, looking for the runner Wissa. But it's dealt with very well by Manchester City. I'm back with Trafford again. Quick delivery out. Long ball again played forward. Botman is under this, but he's got to watch because Haaland's on him quickly. And he manages to stab the ball to Malik Chow. And back to Nick Pope, who clears the ball. Thought that was going to go out of play there. Chow, not a great touch by him, but good fight by Joe Linton there. But here come Man City. Foden tried to clip it towards Doku, couldn't find him. It's played away again. Miley Just a little bit scrappy, Newcastle early doors, Billy. We're just panicking with a bit of the passes.
Just can't get the ball under control, can we? It's, odd.
Brian says, for your information, you're 25 seconds behind Channel 3. Well, I'm watching Channel 3, so...
Yeah, but remember, you're watching it through internet or through normal...
No, through ITV itself. I'm watching proper telly, Billy, as they say. As Anthony Gordon now for Newcastle brings it over the halfway line. He's got the old man button back again tonight, Billy. He's ditched the headband. Bruno now. And Lewis Hall in a bit of space on the halfway line. Gordon forced backwards to Botman. But it's important Newcastle get a feel for the ball now. Just keep a bit of possession for a couple of minutes. Malik Chow. Miley back inside for Jacob Ramsey. Nice ball across to Sven Botman, who can start to bring it out for Newcastle, but he's a bit hesitant there. Finds Ramsey again. Ramsey being pressed really well by Foden. By Bernardo Silva, and that's a free kick. I still think he's slightly ahead of us, Billy.
Who?
Very slightly. Where you said foul there, and then I saw the foul.
Oh, right. I won't say anything for a second afterwards. Then.
You can't help it. Ake gets the ball back to James Trafford. Calmly out. Long ball again from Manchester City looking for Haaland. Botman challenges him. Joe Linton tries to spin away from O'Reilly, but he did well there, the kid. Good work, though, by Ramsey getting it at Bernardo Silva. That's what we want to see from Ramsey. Silva takes a plunge to the floor and a free kick to Manchester City.
It was good work until he fouled it.
Yeah, all day long. Now Doku on the far side. Jacob Murphy comes back, helping out defensively there for Lewis Miley. Here's O'Reilly. As Manchester City have a bit of possession now. And here is Semenyo. A very heavy first touch by him and immediately loses the ball. That's a good sign, Billy. Botman. Oh, not a good ball by him. Riley intercepted straight away.
Yeah, good play that from Anthony Gordon to step in there. Good play for Lewis Hall as well to hold him up so Gordon could get in.
Free throw into Manchester City, which Nunes will take. He's got his first name on his shirt, Billy. Mateus.
Interesting. Do you know what the most important? Well, not the most important thing in the world, but why they put that blue stripe on the bloody shorts for? When you can't see it because the shirt goes over it. What a waste of effort.
Waste of bloody materials, Billy.
It is.
Here's Bruno to Lewis Hall. Quickly closed down by Nunes. Bruno, got to be careful here, heading towards his own penalty area. Stays calm and plays a lovely ball to Joe Linton. Brilliant that from Bruno. Now Joe Linton stabs it to Gordon. Nice play. Joe Linton caught very late. Gordon hits a beautiful ball across to Murphy. Murphy's first time ball in. Whistler's with a brilliant chance and he's put it over the bar.
He's got to score there. I think he might have been offside anyway, but he's got to score there.
I don't think the offside flag went up, Billy. He's given a goal kick.
Yeah, but we've got VAR tonight, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
But still, Billy, that's an awful miss.
It is. It is an awful miss. Let's see if he is off. No, he's not. He's not offside.
He's not. He's onside. That's a dreadful miss by Whistler.
Again, he sliced it right at the left post when he should be aiming for the far corner.
Well, he could have given it back to Ramsey, who was waiting for a tap in, but he totally skews the left foot shot. And that's miles over the bar. Terrible finish by Whistler. You expect better, Billy.
Of course you do. That's a shocking miss.
Bloody hell.
Wow. That's Riviere type fucking missing, that is.
Oh, my God. I mean, that would have been the perfect start, to say the least, Billy.
It would have been brilliant play as well to get us into that situation from Joe Linton, from Gordon, from Murphy. Murphy's first touch was a great one, by the way.
He's missing some bloody chances as Whistler.
Yeah, it looks like he's got to be about an inch out before we can get it in the net, doesn't it?
Yeah. Here's Botman.
Too slow there, Joe.
Yeah, too slow indeed. And now Manchester City with Foden. He's got Semenyo here to his right. Here is Semenyo. Edge of the box. Semenyo cuts inside. Back to Foden. Now Nunes. Newcastle have defensive players back now. And Man City have to go around and start again. Ake to Doku. Doku now running up Lewis Miley. Miley tracking him well. Murphy's back there helping him out as well. Back to Ake. And here's Kusanov. Kusanov to Semenyo. Semenyo trying to get on the left foot. Back to Kusanov again. It's all very tightly congested outside that penalty area, Billy.
Yeah, we can't isolate Doku one-on-one. Murphy's got to get back on every occasion.
Yeah.
He has done so far. Credit to
Which,
him.
to be fair, yeah, he's doing it, isn't he? Here's Ake. Doku again. Challenging. Oh, he's got to skip past Jacob Murphy. Far too easy. Chow clears, but it goes straight back to Doku. And now O'Reilly. I don't know why Chow didn't get a shout there. There was nobody there. Kusanov now to Semenyo. Semenyo having a run at Gordon. Cuts across inside. And Manchester City just pinging the ball around quite nicely at the moment, but Newcastle staying resilient. Long ball from Kusanov. It's a very good ball for Doku. Takes it down, now having a run at Lewis Miley. Doku takes on Miley very easily to the byline. Good clearance again. And it's a throw into Manchester City, but that's twice Doku in the space of a minute, Billy, has gone past Murphy and Miley.
It's quite clear that we're scared of the flank players, and with good reason to as well. Gordon's playing as a second left back. Murphy's playing as a second right back. Didn't stop Doku on that occasion, though.
Frightening pace, isn't it? Frightening.
And again, he's also late this time.
Yeah, here's Ake now. He's Doku's running at Miley again, and he's gone past him. Cuts back, though. Oh, lovely ball. This is a big chance, and it just evades Haaland. It took a deflection on the cross, which managed to evade Haaland's right foot. And somehow we keep the ball out, Billy.
Yeah, it's scary how Doku's doing against Molly, to be fair. First time Murphy's been walking back and not helping out, and that created almost a goal for them.
Well, Pope did well, actually, to get something on Bernardo Silva's cross.
Yeah, he did.
And that's what took it away from Haaland.
Yeah.
Just hit his left foot there, didn't it? Or Haaland had a tap in. But it's since Wissa's miss, it's all turned towards the Newcastle goal, unfortunately, at the minute.
And that'll please Manchester City if they can force Murphy back into a second defensive role.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't get them passes that set up that chance for Wissa a minute ago.
Yeah. Hall with a long ball looking for Wissa now. Knocks Kusanov off the ball, but the offside. Hey! Didn't think Wissa looked offside there by any stretch, Billy.
I think it's penalised him for jumping into him.
Bloody Nora.
Which was bollocks, by the way.
Yeah. Here's Kusanov now for Manchester City, who is, he's not afraid to get forward, is he, Kusanov? He's been involved in most of the Manchester City attacks so far. But we are getting pinned back a little bit here, and I don't like the fact that we're pinned back as early as inside the first 10 minutes.
Again, he's isolated. Oh.
O'Reilly with the ball across to Doku. Murphy does get back this time. But Doku clearly fancies this tonight.
Don't fall over.
Run at Murphy.
Like that's a foul, dickhead.
Yeah, he's fell over. No way was that a foul. And now Jacob Ramsey. Ramsey under pressure. Cleared away again. Only as far as Kusanov. Gordon can't get there. And Manchester City continue to build. I Like Coffee says, I wonder what happens in target practice training. And Ike for PM says, in all fairness, Voldemar wouldn't have been there. Well, maybe not, but he's still got to finish those chances. Dear me. He's got plenty of time to finish that, as he did with the other one the other day. As Trafford's kick goes straight down to Nick Pope. As there is Donnarumma.
Got some mood to any Donnarumma.
He has, but he got a horrible injury, didn't he, last season?
Yeah.
At PSG, his face got ripped. It was a horrific challenge, to be fair to Donnarumma. But my God.
Why did Kusanov kick the ball out then? Start throwing the dickhead.
Well,
he had no one on him.
That's very strange. I thought the whistle had gone or something there, you know, Billy, because he just kicked it out. Well, that's not a Man City throw in. No way!
It is.
Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Well, we're going to see this Wissa chance again, Billy. I don't know whether you are, but I'm seeing it again. Yeah. Oh, my God. Wow. I mean,
the one Saturday he went with his right foot when he should have gone with his left.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he probably should have gone with his right then, and he went with his left.
Across the goalkeeper, yeah. He just seemed to open his foot out like a flipper. And it just bounced off his foot miles over the bar. It was a really strange attempt on goal, that. Weird. Here's Doku again. I mean, they're giving Doku a lot of the ball tonight already.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, here's Ake. DX says, don't see many quick wingers who also have close control and a trick well at our club. Here is Semenyo on the other side. Onto his left foot again. O'Reilly. Foden. Kusanov. Semenyo again.
Ooh.
Takes it on inside Anthony Gordon, then goes to his right. Back to Kusanov again. O'Reilly. He's got Ake in support. Ake now will play it into the box looking for a head, and it's hit Anthony Gordon and gone for a Manchester City corner. The pressure's on here, Billy. Without a shadow of a doubt, the pressure's on. It's not looking very, as the real Seamless says there, Billy, not convincing at all at the minute. Just brushes off Anthony Gordon, that, by the way.
We're playing with a back six, which is, they're strangling us by us not being able to attack properly. And I know we've had one chance, but they're playing everything in our half of the minute. The pitch has been shrunk by half of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the plan to sit back, to be honest. It can't possibly be.
No. They're forcing us to do it. There's no doubt about that.
Foden again skips inside of Miley. Bruno was there, but Foden beats him to it as well. Oh, I tell you what, there was a chance here, and there's still a chance, although Ake has overhit the pass to Doku, because if the first pass had got to him, he was in. Garthwaite says, Peter says £110 million on Alanga and Wissa, cleared away by Newcastle again, and Gordon goes down, and that's a free kick to Newcastle in the challenge with Erling Haaland.
Good play that from Gordon. Good, solid defensive play, making sure that it looked like he was fouled. Not sure he was, but it was good play anyway. Good, clever play. But those side bits of his haircut, over his earmuffs, Christ almighty, what's that about?
It's just modern TV, modern players, Billy. The youth of today. But I mean, look, the Wissa miss just highlights how important it is, Billy, to get a goal. And then we've got something in the tank. We can't miss opportunities against Manchester City. And Botman did really well there against Semenyo, even though he was sent flying. I mean, I don't know about your day, Billy, but back in mine, playing in the ice hockey team, you would have got destroyed for having a haircut like that.
Oh, quite rightly.
How times have changed, man. How times have changed. Well, I've just seen the average positions for Newcastle, Billy, and every single player apart from Wissa, average position so far is in their own half.
I'm not surprised.
And again, Foden pressing Botman here. Botman, good ball to Wissa. That Wissa's touch is terrible. But then Man City give it away. A terrible pass by O'Reilly. Now Joe Linton gives it to Gordon on this near side. He can have a run at Nunes now. First time he's really been able to have a go at the Manchester City fullback. Cuts back in on his right foot. Gets a good cross in. Joe Linton's header just wide.
Yeah, good play from Gordon. He had Nunes fooled then because he thought he was going to outside a couple of times. Couldn't side, stopped and then went again. Really good play. Crossword
that little dummy there. Yeah.
Crossword great.
It's very similar to Joe Linton's header the other day, Billy, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's slightly behind him.
Yeah.
And he tries to guide it because he couldn't get the power in it.
I think the crossword today was slightly better. That's why he got near on target. There was more power on it.
Yeah.
But good play from Gordon. I've been impressed with his start, at very least.
Yeah. And there he is again, winning the ball in the middle of the park this time. Oh, it's a short ball for Botman, but he does very well there to get it to Chow. And now Newcastle have the ball back with Miley. Down the line for Jacob Murphy. Ake comes across Murphy's ball. That's a corner to Newcastle. I mean, what I've seen so far from Murphy, Billy, is what he's trying to get the ball in early. He's not taking any time with it. He's looking up and he's firing it in. And I don't mind that, to be honest, as long as Wissa's in the right position.
I think it's the perfect way of doing it because I don't think he can beat Ake as such. But we all know what his delivery is like. It's second to none. So, yeah, it makes perfect sense. And, yeah, one should have been ended in the goal. And that's give us a corner, which could end in the goal.
It's fair to say that Wissa's touch in this first 15 minutes has been quite wank biscuit, Billy.
Yes, absolutely.
No other way of describing it. Anyway, in comes the corner from Hall. Oh, Trafford gets a good punch on that. A big scramble in the box there. A lot of players in front of Trafford there, but he bulldozed through to punch it away. Miley does well to get it to Bruno now. Bruno, ball just wouldn't sit down for him. He goes down under the challenge of Semenyo, no foul, and now Manchester City can break. Sorry, it's Doku. He's overhit that ball through to Haaland, and that's going all the way back to James Pope. There you go, Billy. 15 love to you, lady. Yeah, absolutely. There's the first one. Jeez. Oh. What a ball that is for Wissa, and he can't take it again. His control is terrible so far.
Dave, I would say if that had been Alexander Isak, he's in on goal.
That first touch there. I mean, it's where he wants the ball, Billy. It's in front of him.
It is. It's a perfect pass. It was a great ball. Yeah, it's just really poor.
I think you need to pause for half a second, Billy.
It won't let me.
Oh.
Just goes back to the same place again.
Oh, bollocks. Don't worry about it then. Oh, Joel Hinton's caught Foden there. I think Foden's made the most of that as he grabs onto his right ankle as if it's fallen off. DCL would have scored that. Wissa should have buried it.
I think most strikers in the Premier League would have scored.
Yeah, that is a painful one for Phil Foden. Joel Hinton studs right on. Oh, it's a nasty one, that.
Black toenail in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he went down under that challenge, Billy. And once again, a very heated Guardiola with the fourth official. I think he's got a point, though. That was a bookable offence for me, Billy. But Man City's struggling to get it out here. Murphy just felt a little... I think he got a kick there, didn't he, as he cleared the ball?
I'm not sure. I think he might have been overstretching.
Yeah, he's just... he doesn't look comfortable. Aileen, it was who cleared the ball.
Elaine,
Alan. I don't fucking care, Billy.
I don't know, because we had a teacher at school called Mrs. Elaine.
Oh, wow. Surprised you remember your school teachers, Billy.
With that spelling, yeah.
So Elaine, as in the lady's name, Elaine?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. We'll go with that. Well, Manchester City, there's nothing much going on, folks. Man City have a throw-in with Ake midway through their own half here. And now, oh, dear me. Bruno scythes down. Is that Doku? Or have they switched sides? I mean, Bruno's letting Manchester City know that we're not going to be pushed around here, Billy. Definitely not being pushed around. And what's the referee doing now?
He's having a word with Nunez for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he's spoken out of turn.
Well, maybe he saw the challenge from Joel Hinton and wondered why there wasn't more done about it.
And then spoke out of turn.
And then yeah, exactly. And now Bruno in conversation with the referee.
Why would you go and have a word with Bruno on fucking Nunez's say-so?
No idea.
Fucking not.
Anyway, we're back underway with Bernardo Silva. Elaine plays it across now for Nunez. Takes it down. Joel Hinton. And I'll tell you what, he's not backing out of anything, is Big Joe. My God, he flew through the air like a rocket ship there. Bloody Nora. Good work by Ramsey to win the ball off Haaland. But the fight is well and truly inside Big Joe tonight, Billy.
100%. That's what was in the side for, to create a bit of havoc with their skillful players.
Well, the thing is, had he not won that, had he hit a Manchester City player there flying through the air, because he was nowhere near the ball. But I tell you what, if I saw Joel Hinton coming at me like that through the air, I'd move out the way and all. Brilliant from Joel Hinton. Gets it to Gordon, but he took his face off the ball. Took his eye off the ball. Very slight 30 love, Billy.
Took his face to the strike.
Yeah. But we get a throw in out of it. And the lovely yellow Carabao Cup ball there, Billy.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's the ball I use in FIFA, incidentally.
Is it really?
It won't be if we get beaten. So it knocks out.
Yeah.
But it is at the moment while we're chatting.
Through it.
Yeah. I'll throw over next door's garden. Football.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's all limping now.
Oh, well, does that surprise you to see Newcastle players limping?
I don't think he is. I think
he's just, pressing his studs into the ground there. Miley does really well. Nice play. Sorry, it was Chow. Gets it to Miley. Miley now, beautiful ball down the line. Gordon is making a big effort into the far post. The cross is fucking shite, and it's cleared away. Comes back to Lewis Hall. Hall still going. Cleared away again by Manchester City. Oh, he's put 2 good balls in, Murphy, and then when one really counts to get into the back post, he flops it.
Well, the first one counted, didn't he? Let's be fair.
It did, yeah. Foden now to O'Reilly. Just all grouped up in the centre circle right now. Bernardo.
Good play from Chow and Miley to get Murphy on his way, though.
It was excellent. What a brilliant ball from Miley.
It was.
And Gordon was charging in at the back post there. And he got away from Nunes as well. That's the thing.
Oh, well, I don't think he saw him. Because if he had done it, he'd put a little bit of air on it and got to the far post.
Well, you say that, Billy, but
and then Gordon would have missed.
Yeah. As Miley brings the ball down. Ramsey.
Well played.
Nice from Jacob Ramsey. Gets it to... I've been impressed with his start, Ramsey, actually, Billy. He's looked okay.
I think he's been quiet.
Hall. Oh, beautiful from Lewis Hall. And a side down by Semenyo. Boot the fucker!
Yellow card. That's a yellow card all day, every day.
Jesus, wet man. Brilliant, that from Lewis Hall, though. Those body swerves, Billy. You just don't know which way he's going. That's a yellow card all day long.
Of course it is. It'd be interesting to see if Bruno had done that, would he have been booked?
Yeah. Absolutely no attempt to get the ball there, Billy. All the attempt was a deliberate trip on Lewis Hall, which should have been a booking.
100%.
Anyway, it is going to be Lewis Hall to take the free kick here.
This is a high line, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Just.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, he plays a nice ball down looking for Wissa, but it's cleared away. Bernardo. Oh, he's took a dive! And if he hasn't, Gordon wants shooting for giving a free kick away there. Because Bernardo Silva's going nowhere, Bill.
Well, I don't think it was enough to make him fall over, but he definitely touched him.
And there is Harvey Barnes.
That's it. Tie him out by warming him up in the fucking first half. We're not going to bring him on for another fucking 40 minutes.
Just keeping his muscles warm, Billy. That's what he'd be doing. Just keeping his muscles warm, my man. Pope's down.
Strategic injury for Pope here.
I think it could be, indeed. Although, having said that, we're having the better of the last 5 minutes, Billy.
Yeah. It's definitely... They're all over there. Look, fucking hell. Gordon's changed his fucking boots.
Yeah, this is definitely strategic. If ever I've seen a strategic move, Billy, this is it.
What's the matter, Nick? I've got a bit of a dodgy eyelash. Oh, that's it.
It looks like his right knee.
Oh, they've got to make it look fucking proper, though, haven't they? They've stood
Absolutely, they have to. And then he's getting his message across to everybody, as is Pep. He's very animated as Pep. Well, then again, that's not really a surprise, Billy.
No. God, I love him, though, haven't you?
Oh, he's a tremendous manager. Absolutely brilliant.
He's managed, which the previous brilliant managers who had in this league, to be fantastic and not a twat at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, like Ferguson and Wenger and people like that. Absolute dickheads, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Guardiola, no, he's not. He just seems a decent bloke.
Yeah. Well, I can safely say, Billy, I don't think there's anything wrong with Nick Pope.
No.
By the way, I've seen a few people saying about the new 95-96 stuff that got released to the members plus. Have you seen all the going on eBay now? They've just bought them in bulk and put them on eBay for like 150 quid a time.
Yeah, it's the new fucking ticket town, isn't it? Disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting. 179.99 or so, some of the stuff today on eBay. Yeah. Here's Murphy. Good turn. Good work by Jacob Murphy there. Flicks it out to Ramsey. Miley. Chow. Straight across for Sven Botman. And now Lewis Hall. Semenyo closes him down and Newcastle have a throw in. I mean, it's just settled down a bit now, hasn't it, Billy? You know, we're getting a bit more of a foot in this.
Yeah. I think we're threatening. I think they're threatening. I think it's how we kind of predicted it, to be honest.
Oh, that's not great from Joe Linton. But we win it back well. And on the attack now with Jacob Ramsey. He's got Murphy going down the right-hand side. Ake is completely out of position. Murphy across to Wissa again. It's over the bar again from Wissa. He's offside, though. Dear me.
I think it might have been Murphy. Is it?
I'm not sure. I think Murphy's onside.
Yes, he's onside there. He's not offside there.
Oh, I tell you what, it's close. It's very, very close, Billy. But still, it's a dreadful finish again.
Yeah, but he's behind him, ain't he?
I'm not sure. I'd have to see the slow motion.
I think both things there are really close, and one shouldn't be flagging for them.
Yeah, I agree. But is it me, or does Wissa just not look comfortable when he's got the ball in the penalty area at the minute?
Yeah, he needs
It's
to
like
put one away quick.
It's like a hot potato, Billy.
Yeah, he needs to put one away quick, otherwise his confidence is going to just... I mean, look at him now. Just let him run past him and let...
Yeah, he's just standing still, yeah. Nunes now for City, down the line for Semenyo. Botman's got work to do here. Great tackle by Botman, and he wins the throw-in as well. Fantastic work from Sven. It needed to be timed with perfection there, Billy, and it was.
Yeah, brilliant.
Semenyo can't believe he hasn't got the throw-in, but clearly came off Semenyo last. Botman has a smile on his face there. I'm thinking, well, thank God I got there when I did. Joe Linton now, inside for Bruno. Really good play from Big Joe there. Strong again. That's not a good ball, though, from Chow. Straight to Nathan Ake. And now Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Ake again. Good pressing now by Murphy. And now it's back to Elaine. And he goes back to Trafford. Back to Elaine again. Elaine brings it forward for Manchester City. And now Doku on the halfway line. Ake inside of him. Ake, Doku's gone, but Murphy had tracked him, but Miley read the pass brilliantly. Now Bruno. Again, I think Gordon was away there and he just didn't see, it's poor, terrible ball from Ramsey. And now Bernardo Silva bursting through the middle of the park, tries to play it through for Haaland. Doku gets there in front. No, free kick for Newcastle. Ramsey redeems himself by getting back and play quickly on. And there's a nasty foul by O'Reilly. Referee, what the fuck, man? Book him!
Foden got the cheek to say, get up. What a fucking cock.
Sorry, wasn't Phil Foden rolling around the other end of the pitch not long ago?
I mean, come on.
I mean, O'Reilly sticks out. It's literally a hip check by O'Reilly. How deliberate is that? My God, man.
It's fucking Foden. Look at him, the little shite.
Yeah.
Fucking 47 towel in his neck. What a knob. Great player, Mond. He is.
Botman looking for Murphy. Ake beat him to it, but it comes to Miley, who rolls it back to Chow. Nick Pope. And now Botman. Do you think that's said in the dressing room, Billy? If we're under pressure, maybe, does he get a signal from the bench to go down, do you reckon?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And the ball is with James Trafford at the moment, who doesn't seem in any hurry to get on with anything. And as soon as Wissa comes along, Trafford picks the ball up and... What the fuck is that at the point of doing that? Now what's there? Oh, there's a clash here. There's an off-the-ball incident. Joe Linton's involved. Nunes is involved again. And the players are all coming together. Foden's in there. Bernardo Silva is twittering something to the referee. And the yellow card has come out. I'm not sure what happened there.
Must have been serious. He's going to book someone.
Well, Nunes has already been spoken to by the referee. Joe Linton's got it booked, and so has O'Reilly. There it is there. Right in front of us. Oh, there's no in that, man. Why is Joe... Well, there's why Joe Linton got booked for the... Well, how man? It's fucking handbags. And what's Nunes doing? Oh, look how Nunes backs away as soon as the crowd comes in, the chicken shit wanker. Did you see that?
Yeah. I mean, O'Reilly, you don't want to pick a fight against Joe Linton, mate. Christ.
Yeah, but Joe Linton could do without getting involved in that, though, Bill. You know what I mean? Just stay out of it. Yes, play the physical game, but don't get involved in off-the-ball stuff.
Definitely not.
Because Joe Linton on a yellow card now is not great for us, Billy.
No, it's not.
The way Joe Linton plays his game, is it? A lane now for City brings it out to Doku. Murphy back there helping out again, just telling Miley to get back in his position. Foden to Doku again.
Do you know what, Paul? We're 31 and a half minutes in. I don't think Haaland's touched the ball yet.
I don't think we've mentioned him. He had that one. The one chance we mentioned him, Billy, was that cross from Doku, which Pope got with his foot, and it just eluded Haaland. That's the only time we've mentioned him.
I don't think he's touched the ball in general play. I don't remember him touching the ball in half an hour.
No, I don't either. I honestly don't. I don't remember him mentioning him apart from that where he didn't actually touch the ball. That was a good turn. And now Semenyo. Semenyo heading towards the byline. Skips inside of Lewis Hall. Across come Gordon and did really well there, Anthony Gordon. And now Hall gets to the rebound and does really well. He's in a tight space and wins a free kick. Brilliant from Lewis Hall. Absolutely superb.
Outstanding.
And again, Bruno, I mean, the fouls are cynical, Billy, from City. This was brilliant.
That's a yellow card. He's gone in.
Bernardo's gone in. He's got in 2-footed there. Watch.
Yeah, it's only 1-footed, but I mean,
1 foot. Yeah, but the follow through with his left again.
It's a yellow card to
Dirty
me.
bastards. Dirty bastards. Toon Steel says, can't be a game without J7 trying to fight three guys. Well, yeah, he loves the physical side of it. Good point there in the chat. Joe Linton is an expert at getting a yellow card, but very clever at not getting sent off, Billy. He seems to have a knack of doing that, but I might have just put the shitters on that.
I wish no one had posted that and I wish you hadn't copied it. Although I started by saying Haaland hasn't touched the ball.
Yes, he did. O'Reilly, long ball looking for Doku. Miley's underneath this. Not a great header, but Bruno gets there ahead of Haaland, who didn't seem to want to know there. Bruno again. Now Ramsey. Closed down by Doku, but Ramsey's done really well down the right. Then he's tackled by Silva, and now Doku again, and won back by Ramsey, who wins a throw. Well played.
Yeah, well played, Jacob Ramsey. That I thought he'd lost it, but he won it back again.
Botman now to Hall. Hall looking for support from Gordon. Again, plays it off Semenyo for a throw in. I have to say, Billy, I think we're doing all right, like.
Yeah.
Certainly, we had to weather the Man City storm early doors, but I think we've weathered it. Now it's a case of, when we do get opportunities, we have to take them. Joe Linton's flick on looking for Wisser, who looked like he was being dragged down from behind, but the referee says no. Funny that, isn't it? And Trafford launches it into the sky looking for Haaland, who's going to jump with Chow. Haaland, again, didn't really want to know in the challenge, and Lewis Hall now picks up the pieces. Brilliant turn. Wonderful turn from Hall. Bruno now to Ramsey. Excellent play from Newcastle again. Now Murphy down the right-hand side. Players are getting into the box. Murphy going at Ake, going to the byline. Murphy clips it, and it's too close to Trafford and into the arms of the Manchester City goalkeeper.
I think it was a shit cross, but at least he took him on, and it looks like he's got the beat of him.
Absolutely. That was a lovely move, actually, by Newcastle. And Wisser is complaining, saying Trafford held the ball for more than 8 seconds there. And I have to say that was pretty damn close. As Chow steps up on Haaland. Thank you very much. Ramsey now for Newcastle. Looking for some outlet and does really well and gets it to Murphy again. Great play from Ramsey. Murphy cuts inside and then loses it. And it goes out for a throw-in. But at least he's trying to take people on Murphy tonight, Billy. This is a good sign.
I've not been disappointed in what he's done so far, I've got to say.
No. Couple of crosses he probably should have done better with, but at the same time, he's making that space to get the crosses in.
Well, he's made one that should have ended in the goal, so,
Well, absolutely. Definitely. Here's Bruno.
Oh, what a ball.
That's a lovely ball across for Murphy again, who lets it come across him. Doku is back there defending. Murphy gets it back to Miley. Inside for Bruno. Bruno now looking for help, looking for an out ball. Gets it from Hall. Hall's ball, not great, but gets a deflection straight to Malik Chow. And now Miley again. Chow will swing it to Botman. Botman in the centre circle through to Joe Linton. Joe Linton to Gordon on this near side now, who was already sure he's got the beat to Nunes. He's going for it again. Oh, very late tackle again from Nunes. And has he not beat? Oh, no, it was O'Reilly that got booked. Nunes is going to
fuck off.
You can get fucked, mate. That was a shocker from Nunes, by the way.
Trying to referee the pissing game.
I don't understand what Nunes is complaining about, saying, "Oh, get up." It was a terrible tackle. And Gordon's got the beating of him. Just go at him all night now. That was so late.
Well, next time he'll have to let him go, won't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Or else he's going to be sent off. There's no doubt about that. But we've seen in the past, Billy, when defenders have been on yellow cards, we haven't really taken advantage of it.
Yeah, he won't have the ball for the next 20 minutes.
Well, it's a free kick in a very good position here, which I think Bruno's going to whip in on his right foot. This is going probably right under the bar again, Billy, as we've seen from Bruno in the past. In it comes. It's poor, but we get a corner. That wasn't a great ball in by Bruno, and Nunes manages to play it behind. But he needs to be got at now, Billy. Nunes, he needs to be got at.
100%.
As Newcastle pile the back post up there. As Gordon rearranges his hair. In comes the corner to the back post. Punched by Trafford, not very far. Gordon's touch wasn't great, though, and Man City managed to clear it. Oh, but that's not great from Lewis Hall. He's skied one there straight to Semenyo, but Ramsey does brilliantly well to get back and win the ball back for Newcastle.
And alongside him, of course, Anthony Gordon, who's now in the right back position.
Yeah. That was superb by Jacob Ramsey, by the way, Bill.
Yeah, it was.
Murphy now, just inside the Man City half.
That is not the pass to play, Murphy, when you've got a bloke inside you. Christ, all fucking mighty.
Jesus.
What an absolute clampet.
Oh, dear. We get away with it, though. Here's Botman. Hall. Turns back to Botman. Botman through the middle for Wisser. Good ball again. Oh, Wisser could have gone outside. He's a beautiful turn, but an awful ball. My goodness me. What on Christ's bike was that?
Lovely turn.
It was a superb turn.
It's like hitting your drive 300 yards down the middle and then scuffing your second shot 3 inches.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Lewis Hall again, just dragged it too far, but he was fouled, says the referee. Semenyo doesn't agree. There's a story.
Semenyo, you've got semen written on your shirt. I'd shut the fuck up if I were you.
It's fair to say that Wisser hasn't had a great first half, Billy.
Yes, it's up to the debate.
It's not gone for him, shall we say?
It's been fucking rancid.
Yeah. He can crop up and get a goal, and all is forgotten, really. As Trafford looks long. Ramsey and Hall back there again. Hall has to be careful, and of course he is, and deals with it brilliantly. Now Miley, Ramsey, forward for Chow, now back to Miley. Lovely football again from Newcastle. Miley brings it all the way to the halfway line. Inside for Ramsey.
Excuse me.
Now Bruno. Lewis Hall wants it on the left-hand side. Past the Dutchie. Remember that one, Billy?
No, but after my time.
So you remember that song? Give our. We've lost the ball there. That's a poor ball. Foden brings it forward. Not many blue shirts up there, to be fair. Gordon tries to get. Look at Foden crying again when he's passed the ball. What's the matter with him tonight? Jesus Christ, everything he's whinging at. Now Bernardo Silva. To Phil Foden. Turns, gives it back to Elaine. And now O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. It's important now we don't concede, Billy. 41 minutes. Bernardo Silva out to Semenyo. And now Kusanov. Elaine again. Nothing in front of him, so he goes back across to Kusanov. And now Semenyo. Hall and Gordon back there. Foden. To Ake now. Ake flicks it into the box, headed away by, not great, terrible header by Botman, but again, Haaland doesn't want to know going against Botman. And now Murphy brings it away for Newcastle.
That's a foul, ref.
No, says the referee. Doku gets away with that one, and now Foden again.
He pissing ball, did he? You fucking knob.
Well, I didn't think he played the ball there at all. In fact, he didn't. But just incidentally there, Billy, when Murphy was running with the ball there, Foden pulled Joe Linton back.
Did he?
Yeah, and he obviously got away with it.
Well, he's trying to cause Joe Linton to smash out, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Elaine brings it out for Manchester City. Still going.
Confident lad, isn't he?
Yeah, but Botman does well to intercept it. Hall brings it down.
Offside.
And now Lewis Hall. Well, get after it, Murphy, man!
He's offside as well.
Oh, fucking hell. Murphy in offsides does my head in, Billy. Does my absolute Swede.
He's give it as well. Look, he didn't even need to be. I mean, when you're playing on that so far wide.
Good ball out to Semenyo, who's in a lot of space here. Lewis Hall had come inside, but Gordon is back there. Semenyo's past Gordon to the byline, chips it to the back post. There's nobody there for Manchester City, and Miley will clear for Newcastle. Haaland doesn't look interested, Billy. He doesn't look interested at all.
Yeah.
Here's O'Reilly.
I think we best keep that to ourselves, Paul.
Well, I'm only commentating on what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Right.
Here's Foden. O'Reilly, and that's cleared away well by Botman, but he's a little bit disappointed because it's gone absolutely nowhere, straight to Kusanov.
Well, we've got
I'm just hanging on a bit here at the end of the... You what, mate?
We've got 11 men behind the ball. You know, clearance isn't going to go to us.
There's no outlet. Ake again for City. O'Reilly. Now Foden. He's come a lot deeper for the ball there. Finds Kusanov. Semenyo again. Kusanov. Foden. And now, I was going to call him Irene there. Bloody Nora. Elaine. Here's Doku. Trying to go past Murphy. Ramsey comes back helping out as well. Now Ake. Goes back to Doku again. Doku. Squares up to Murphy, takes him on, gets a cross in. It's very deep. Murphy, Hall does well, and it's out for a corner. I think Hall tried to keep that ball in, but I'd rather him just cleared there, Billy, because there was Semenyo was right behind him.
Well, what he wanted to do is chest it and volley it away, but he's unfortunately for him, it hit his thigh, didn't it, and went out.
Yeah.
Or his belly.
Yeah.
If I'd have done that, I'd have gone over the fucking stand.
Springboard, Billy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Murphy's down again.
Okay, saying, please get up.
It's his hamstring again, Billy.
Yeah. Well, you know what this means, don't you?
Harvey Barnes.
Well, you'd expect so, but I think it'll be a langer. I think Barnes will come on for Gordon second half at some point.
Well, there's only a minute of added time, by the way, so not a great deal of injury time at the end of the first half. But if Murphy's had a hamstring problem, this is, well, they are. Harvey Barnes is coming on, Billy.
Oh, they're bringing Barnes. I might as well wait till half time, surely.
No, he's done.
As soon as the whistle's gone, by the way, I'm going to run off of the quickly point pursuit to porcelain because I'm bursting.
I've no idea what you said there, but I take you going for a pee, Billy, so no problem, matey. Where the hell's Murphy going? Sure, he's coming off.
behind the goal because you've got to go off for the nearest exit, ain't you?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to come off for 30 seconds anyway, so you might as well make a change, won't you? Might as well do it now because we can make an immediate change then.
Well, we are. Barnes is coming on. I'm not disappointed to see Harvey again. I have to say, I know it's tough on him. He's got another 45 minutes to get in the tank today, but he will. I don't think Murphy was. Obviously, he's nowhere near fully fit, Murphy, because he's got the hamstring injury again, Billy.
He did okay while he was on. I mean, he started off well, but the past 5 minutes or so has been pretty poor.
Well, we have a corner to defend before the referee even thinks about blowing for half time. Foden headed away by Lewis Hall. Comes down to Doku again. Doku squaring up to Hall on his right foot. Tries to go to the byline. Hall does well. Another corner to Manchester City. It's important we hold out here. Hall's been superb tonight, by the way.
Yes, he has.
He just looks so much like the way he plays the game, Billy, defies his age. It really defies his age.
Oh, 100%. He's got no fears of anything now, has he? I mean, he's got confidence of beating any player wherever he is on the pitch, whether he's defending as last man even.
Look at Haaland. Not a bead of sweat on him, Billy.
No.
He's doing, and it comes, it's a grass-cutting corner, and it's deflected over the bar again. It's another Manchester City corner. Botman did well to get in the way of Ake's shot there.
Yeah.
But it's a bit like the Alamo at the end of this first half.
Well, we should be off now because we've had a minute and a half injury time nearly.
Well, he's not going to blow if they've got a corner, Billy. It's Manchester City. And it comes again. A better one this time. Botman goes up, misses, but it comes loose. Still, Foden tries a shot. Oh, give somebody a shout, man. Joe Linton. And finally cleared away, and that will do for the first half. It is, you can disappear, Billy.
I'll wait till Starter gets here, because he'll be here in a minute, won't he?
I imagine so, yes. He said he was going to be, so yes, I do think he will be. But what do you reckon, Billy? 0-0 half-time?
Yeah, it should be ahead, really. I mean, Vis had that fantastic chance really early doors.
Yeah.
Since that, we've had to weather a couple of storms or so, but we looked threatening too.
Pope hasn't made a save, though, Billy.
He's had no save to make whatsoever, but they have been very possession dominated, aren't they? But not
they always will be.
They're not creating an awful lot, if anything, really. But yeah, we've had the clear-cut chances and really should be ahead.
Pretty happy with that first half. A couple of super chats have come in while that half's gone on. We got one from Ronan saying Bruno and J7 do what they want on the field.
Wow.
It costs us at times, in my opinion. J7 needs a slap at times. I hate that ego when he gets riled up. I love it, Ronan.
Not me.
I think we need a player like that in the side.
Yes, I'm off for a wee.
All right, thank you, Billy. Alex, I'll just finish these super chats off, mate. Mark Mullen says, sorry, get Wisser off. He's been shit. Get Big Nick on. Ron says, just to clarify, my message was mainly in relation to J7 getting the yellow. And I for PM says 3 times Murphy had space, but no faith in his pace. Alex, I think we've done all right tonight.
We've been absolutely fantastic so far.
Yeah.
Manchester City have not had a shot at all. They've not had a sniff.
No, not a sniff.
We've soaked up pressure. We've looked technically really solid. We've had some good opportunities, a few good shots. A few of the counters haven't quite come off. Johan Wisser's not match sharp. He's missing some easy stuff.
We've
been fantastic. But Pep Guardiola will be going in at half-time going, their game plan's working. We need to fix it. The impetus is on them to fix that because what we've been doing is much better. We've just not scored, which is a real shame because I think we've clearly been the better of the two sides. And Lewis Hall, for all this not all O'Reilly nonsense, big hype up conversation pre-match, Lewis Hall is not even in the same.
He's leagues ahead of O'Reilly.
He's so far ahead of O'Reilly. It's outrageous. He's been just super. It's fantastic how good the boys are at football.
One player I've been really impressed with tonight, Alex, is Jacob Ramsey. I think he's done really well in midfield. He's lost the ball a couple of times, but he's also gone and won it back. And he's also put us on the front foot numerous times in that first half. So he seems to be settling in now, and we're seeing the player that maybe, Eddie Howe originally saw at Villa.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more his type of game. It's sort of tight spaces, technical, less rough and tumble, and he's wriggling out of some positions. He's playing sometimes the obvious ball forward, which is clearly the instruction. This is what I wanted against Bournemouth, maybe a little bit more than we did, is if somebody's making a forward run, play him through, see if we can make it work. We're trying that considerably tonight. That's clearly the plan. We're happy to maybe give up possession for trying to have a good opportunity if we can make it happen. And yeah, Ramsey's been integral to that. They all have. Everybody's been getting their head up. Can I play a decent forward pass? Can we get towards goal? And it's a breath of fresh air. It's fantastic.
Ryan says, just heard Mark Goldbridge shouting out the Toon Review that he enjoys watching your channel. I don't believe that for a second, quite honestly. I don't believe that for a second. Yeah, oh, hang on. United Stan just shouted you out.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you.
Bloody hell.
Maybe it's because they want us to beat Man City, which is fair enough.
Yeah, that's the probability. But that's two people have said we've had a shout out on there. I'll go back and watch that later on. Somebody.
I mean, they're only in one competition. They've got to support someone, haven't they?
Yeah, somebody try and clip that, please, and send it to us. Couple more super chats. David Noble, he's been a member now for 26 months. I don't think that was too bad. Limiting them to the odd chance. Miley is having a tough time, but doing well. I think they're all doing well. Billy, apparently we've had a shout out on the United stand.
You bloody prat. The important thing is that Harvey Barnes does the same defensive work as what Murphy was doing, because we don't want to leave Miley isolated with Doku. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Gromit says Elegant. What? Elegant. Sorry. I thought that was Elegant. What the fuck is wrong with me? Jesus Christ! I'm seeing Elanga's name and I'm freezing. I'm freezing. Elegant won first half, but 0-0 isn't good knowing our seconds. Jens says, Wissa, my God, touches, finishes, passes. Yeah, he's. I think you'll want to forget that first half, will Wissa. Did Murphy get injured? Sorry, at work. Toon Army. Yes, his hamstring's gone again. Knight says, need to make these chances count as City can score from nothing. Ian Hogg, our biggest problem is Eddie Howe's halftime talk now. Ali, thank you for your super chat. And Nick Volterbar, comments Ari Goldbridge are true. Very watchable, apparently, he's called us. Wow.
I love watching him play FIFA. He's fantastic at it. He's hilarious.
Well, he's better than me, put it that way.
Yeah, but he's hilarious because he always plays Man United and he shouts at refs and everything.
Well,
Billy,
don't tell me you don't get the rage baited on FIFA when you play.
Oh, God, I do, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those games where if you want to take your temper out on something, probably not advisable to smash up the bloody handsets. Stephen says Wissa has missed most on his left foot chances. I mean, Alex, he's got to bury that one in the first half. He's got to bury that.
You've got to get it at least. I think the minimum requirement is get it on target so that it might go in, or you might be able to follow it up with a save or a fumble, a rebound, a block, whatever. You've got to keep it on target. It's a real shame because this is going to be a bit of a weird comment here, so I don't want people to absolutely lose their minds. But we are, for the first time in a long time, playing like we did last year with a certain ex-striker because of the way we are able to play, especially in a matchup like this. And it's kind of working pretty nicely. We just need Jan Wissa to find his shooting boots, because he did score, if I remember rightly, with 18 from open play last year. So we just need him to find his shooting boots. But him playing on the shoulder is allowing us to play how we did last year. Gordon's been fantastic because there's a danger pass all across the front line. So Gordon, there's less impetus on him being a magician. He's able to just press, get his head down, contribute, take on his man. Nunez is now on a yellow card as well. So we just need to keep this up in the second half. We've got Barnes on as well. But the problem is Man City will come out with a plan to mitigate this. So we've got to be prepared. Yeah,
Sir Les, by the way. Sir Les says that Wissa is rusty. Mr. Ferdinand says, you don't say. Guys, just to let you know, highly, Billy, highly. Just to let you know, guys, that if you want your Toon Review merchandise, head off to the toonreview.com. That is your place to go, or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now. There is some fantastic stuff on there. Hoodies, T-shirts, hats, drinkware. There's all sorts, guys. So if you're interested in supporting the channel that way, scan that QR code now that's on your screen, or head to the toonreview.com. And also, if you are anybody out there interested in sponsorship deals with the Toon Review, contact us via email. That is contact.thetoonreview@gmail.com. And that email address is also pinned in the show's description, about halfway down. Give us a contact if you're interested in any sponsorship deals. Right. Do we think any changes in halftime, or the fact that Murphy's had to go off? I don't think he makes any, guys.
Absolutely not. The next change will be Voltamada for Vissa at some point, I imagine.
Well, Tonali's on the bench, so I can't imagine Ramsey. I've got a sneaky suspicion Ramsey's not going to stay on for the 90 minutes. I'd like to see Tonali on for a bit of added impetus, a bit more oomph. Even though Ramsey's been fine, because City are gonna definitely try and turn the screw. They can't be any worse than they were in that first half.
Well, he could also take Joe Linton off instead, because Joe Linton's got the yellow card and he's walking.
Yeah, but Joe Linton had a yellow card in a game last week.
He did, Well, somebody commented actually, Alex, in our chat that said that he's terrible for getting yellow cards, but very good at staying away from reds. That's going to be the occasion tonight.
I think we'll see Alanga for Gordon at some point as well. I think Barnes will go back on the left.
Right, I'm just heading to the little boys' room, guys. It'll be 2 minutes.
Oh,
I don't know if do we think Alanga's going to get minutes, because he was.
I think so.
The fact he's brought Barnes on as a priority ahead of Alanga is
obviously Alanga's fitness isn't great, but I think at some point he'll bring Gordon off and put Barnes on the left. I think he might have to at some point.
I mean, it depends what our bench is like. So we've got.
It'll be Alanga, won't it, for Gordon?
Willock / Alanga that can come on in sort of a forward attacky wing position. So maybe Voltamada Alanga as a double. So he'd probably make a triple. Trippier's on the bench as well. He might be able to come on. I don't know if he would want to bring Trippier on, but Sandro for me. I think if we really need it, you could do a Voltamada Alanga Tonali, or possibly a Willock.
Yeah,
but
I mean, we've got 4 changes.
We've got subs to make. But at the moment, everybody's performing really well. Everybody's doing their jobs well, apart from Vissa not scoring. But the defensive contributions and work rate as a team have been really solid. Good communication. The Botman's made some great tackles. Malik Chow's passing, little bit suspect. You've got to be really careful. If you're going to try and play a line-breaking pass, make sure your teammates are not too out of position, because City will cut through us immediately. So, yeah, it's been a very mature first half. We just need to be ready for whatever City slap us back with in the second, because they will.
I think the back 4 plus the 2 wingers have been fantastic defensively. I really do.
Yeah, Lewis Hall has been sublime. England fullback quality all day long. Well, when you talk about O'Reilly and Jed Spence and Reece James, I'm sorry, not in the same league as Lewis Hall. It's not even remotely close.
Miles Lewis Skelly.
I mean, he's fine. Yeah, we'd take him for the versatility, but some of the times where Lewis Hall just walks through the opposition.
Oh, it's
just
unbelievable.
pick the ball up, body feint, drop of the shoulder, and just walks through 2 or 3 players like he's a winger, like he's a seasoned winger.
Have you carried out any super chats, guys, or not?
No, I've not done any.
I haven't, no.
Ali Mackay. There it goes. That one. Sean says Miley was marking 2 in the first 10. Ramsey now helping. Nick says J7's form has changed our season. No coincidence. And Jens says, how did Big Joe get a yellow, by the way? It's a joke, referee.
Well, he's raised his hands. You can't do that.
Yeah.
They were both pushing
He's risen to debate, to be fair. If he'd stayed away, when he got pushed, if he just walked away, then,
No one would have got a yellow card, because the Man City play would have been being lodged unless J7 did something.
Yeah. Samsonite Dove says J7 has never been sent off while playing for Newcastle.
He has.
Well,
yes, he has. He got sent off against Benfica in a friendly, which is still a match.
I think he's been doing twice, hasn't he, in the friendlies?
Yeah, but
I don't think he's been set up in a competitive fixture. That I can
I think he means competitive.
Still in friendlies.
Insanity says Lewis Hall is a joke. So good. I hope we can win. You're not the only one, pal. Hopefully we will. Listen, as long as I said before the game, Alex, as long as we're still in this at the end of the game, we have half a chance. We're playing well as long as we're still in this tie after the first 90 minutes.
Yeah, I agree exactly with what Eddie Howe said. Man City over 2 legs is the hardest possible fixture in the country to have.
Yeah,
and I do fancy us because we're showing it today. If everybody turns up, and we've shown the world over the last 2 seasons, when we're in the right mood, we will beat anybody you put in front of us. Anybody. Arsenal over 2 legs. We beat PSG. We beat Liverpool in a final. We can beat anybody at any level, but over 2 legs, it's far harder for us to try and put those performances up. And I don't know. I don't think it really matters too much. But if we can try and scrape a lead and play a smart game away, we've got to try. We're defending champions. We're the holders of the cup. We've got to try as much as we can. This is our cup. It's not theirs. I don't care that they've not. I think there was some crazy statistic like Pep Guardiola's not lost a semi-final for a decade or something. So we're holders of this competition, and we need to kind of believe.
The way I see it is, he's due to lose one then.
Absolutely. DK says James is best technical right back in the league. Hall left. Stephen says Misser has to make his chances. Oh, don't start giving him nicknames like that.
I would say Trippier is more technical than Reece James. He's just older and slower.
Well, they're coming back out, Alex, so we'll see you at full time, buddy.
Yeah. See you soon, everyone.
So Alex will be back to assess everything at full time. By the way, guys, don't forget, if you are enjoying tonight's show, match... I went into a James Bond there, Billy, and then I backed out of it. If you are enjoying tonight's match, stay alive. Please give it a thumbs up. Give it a like, guys. Very important to the channel. And, of course, if you are new, come and subscribe to the Toon Review YouTube channel. This is a fantastic community. The channel is rapidly growing, so come and be a part of it by hitting that subscribe button, guys. And welcome to all the new subscribers from tonight. And thank you to everybody for subscribing. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. I'm quite shocked about that, Billy.
Well, it's obviously that we're well known countrywide now, aren't we? With all the big boys.
Channel's starting to grow rapidly now, yeah. Fantastic. Well, we're ready for the second half. Wissa's taking the kickoff. Please just find a black and white shirt, Mr. Wissa.
If he doesn't from this, I'd shoot it myself.
Well, we're underway, and he does. He finds Lewis Miley, of course, and it's straight out to Gordon on the left-hand side. And he immediately tries to get at Nunes. I think he's got to run at him all second half, Billy. Nunes on a yellow card, of course.
Get the ball to Gordon at all times. Let's go down the left-hand side. Let's get that Nunes sent off.
Yep. Oh, brilliant from Lewis Hall again. Stepped inside. O'Reilly's taken down. No foul, says the referee. Again, he just dances past O'Reilly like he's not there. And I think he should have had a free kick there.
Yeah, he should have. Absolutely no doubt in my mind again.
Now here is Phil Foden. Bruno in there, and he gives a free kick. Why is Foden rolling around? He just got pushed over. There's no need to go down like that, you bellend.
The ref couldn't wait to give it either, could he?
Oh my God.
He almost gave it full Foden, fell on the floor.
Look at this. All it is a little shove, nothing else, and he's gone down grabbing his right ankle. Cheating little shitbag, rat shit, fucking twat. I hate that. I don't know how many expletives I can get into that sentence, Billy.
He didn't even land on him. That's ridiculous.
I know. Case says, love you guys' content. Let's win this second half. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Of course he's laughing because he knows.
Paul, I hope you're not putting the spoilers in there. Paul, what's his name?
Huh?
Paul Bowerdale.
No, Paul knows not to, but I hope not anyway. Here is Doku Cuts back on his right. In comes the cross. Miley heads it away. Good strong header by Miley to clear his lines there. Kyle says, Paul, I've commented many times. I know you're going to read out members' comments first, but I've watched for years now. Please show some recognition for those that can't pay to be members. Kyle, you're lucky I've caught that, matey, but unfortunately, unless it's a super chat, which absolutely, that's why I say super chats will get read out because it flashes in front of me. I can't, when there's like 4,000 people watching, the chat flies by, mate. It's impossible to see everybody's comment. The only reason I see the super chat is because it flashes in front of me. I don't do it on purpose, mate. You know, it's very difficult sometimes when you try to watch the game, commentate, you try to look at the clock, make sure everything's right, and then you're looking at super chats in the chat. It's not easy, pal.
Who's the former Toon player, the Tooner? Tell us.
Yes, the Tooner. Who is it? Love to know. Here's O'Reilly for Manchester City. And it's, by the way, it's not members' comments that I read out. It's every super chat, whether you're a member, subscriber, or just a viewer. If you super chat, I will read it out because I see it. Anyway, on the far side now with Semenyo. Cuts it back to Nunes. Inside again. Forden. And now to Doku, who looked really, really alert in the first 10 minutes, but here he's in, pulls it back for Ake again. Ake clips it in. There's a push there on a Newcastle player. Pope goes down. Where's the free kick there?
Blatantly a foul. If it had gone in, I think VAR would have cancelled that one. Well,
I mean, Nunes. Anyway. Well, exactly. Look at this. There's a foul in there on Malik Chow.
Yeah, Nunes on Chow. Just pushes him over.
And then it comes off the inside of Gordon's knee, and Pope is down well, actually, to make the save. But I think it would have been disallowed, Billy, surely.
You'd hope so.
Well, you never know with VAR, of course. Chow under pressure now from Haaland and just gets rid of it.
Well, it came from a strange pass from Joe Linton floating across the end, the box.
It did.
And his first touch weren't great, and that incised Haaland in. That was a, yeah.
I don't think Chow wanted that, Billy, to be fair.
No, he didn't. Absolutely not.
Here's O'Reilly for Manchester City, who started this second half. Definitely looking like they've upped the gear, Billy.
Without a doubt. Or we've had the Eddie Howe team talk. And
well, there's that as well. O'Reilly clips it towards the penalty area. Good control by Ramsey. Finds Barnes. Barnes back to Miley. Miley's under pressure here. Pope will have to get rid of it quickly and does. Finds Bruno. Bruno, the exquisite. Oh, referee, man!
Play the advantage, you dickhead.
It's Nunes again. I mean, that was a reckless challenge, Billy, just barging from the back. Here's Gordon, floated in the back, but Wiss's header! Oh, what a save, James Trafford! What a save!
Outstanding.
Hall's won it in the box, though. Hall looks for options, finds Bruno. Bruno shot off the post! Motherfucker, how has that not gone in? Incredible couple of minutes.
I don't think
what a save!
I don't think the header from Viss is great, to be honest. I think he should head it down. It's a brilliant save.
That's a brilliant save. It is a brilliant save.
I mean, he's not heading it proper, has he?
No, it's come off the top of his head, to be fair, and then it's looping over Trafford, and somehow he gets a hand to it. And then Bruno beats him at his near post, and it hits off the post and out. How unlucky is that? Bloody hell.
But if the ball goes out of play, he has to go back to Nunes and yellow card him, surely.
By the way, Jacob Ramsey's down here, and he's not looking too comfortable.
No, it's a head injury.
Yeah, butter my arse and fry a steak on it, Billy. Can you believe what we just saw there?
Well, it was a brilliant move. It's a great flick from Bruno to get us going. The foul came in. The referee played the advantage, a good advantage. I thought he hadn't done it at the time. Yeah. That's a great tackle, by the way, from
oh, I tell you what, Ramsey, that's painful one. I don't think Doku meant that, but he caught him with his fist right the side of the head, or forearm, sorry. And that's why I think he's gone down. And he might be seeing a few Twitty pies there, Billy.
Yeah.
He's still getting treatment down on the pitch now. And we hope he's okay. Eddie looks a bit concerned there.
Well, it could be a concussion job, mightn't it? Oh, not Willett, please. It's got to be Tonali. Surely it's got.
Well, They're keeping Jacob Ramsey's head very still, but he's up. He's sitting up now. Look, I think he'd be okay, Billy.
Nice from Doku as well.
Yeah. He didn't mean that. He was just
No.
He tried to cut inside of Ramsey, who came in to make the tackle, and he just caught the forearm of Doku. But here's that chance again off the top of Wissa's head. Looked like it was looping over Trafford. Somehow he got back to it. That's a really athletic save, Billy, to say the least. At full stretch there to keep that out.
That's an outstanding save, and he knocked himself out of the post.
He did. But then Bruno gets it, and he's beaten at his near post here. No doubt about it. That would have gone in.
Yeah, I think so. A couple of inches to the left, to the right. That's in.
But again, Billy, it just sort of.
Well, it hit the outside of the post, so it's never going to go in. But it went to one of them.
Well, I think it hit plumb the middle there, Billy. But how many times are we going to hit the woodwork? In games, it's incredible. Anyway, plays back underway with Doku now down the left-hand side for Man City. Barnes back there helping out defensively, but he's beaten him. Cross comes in, and City score, as you'd have known by Billy. Spoilers, Billy.
Oh, I couldn't stop. Well, I saw it coming a mile off, to be fair.
Yeah, Semenyo's put it in the net, by the way, guys. Just a little tap in, literally on the goal line. Great work by Doku. Flashes the ball across, and Manchester City get first blood in this semi-final.
Yeah, Barnes got beaten too easy. It's not easy to mark Doku. He's a fantastic player.
I mean, he's beaten everybody in this game so far.
Pass across as well, but I mean, Semenyo shouldn't be fucking playing. Let's be fair. Oh, it's deflected.
Yeah, it's deflected.
Off Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva, yeah.
So it's lucky as fuck, really.
Yeah, it is a lucky goal because the deflection takes it. I don't know. The deflection clearly. Deflection clearly takes it away from our defenders, and Anthony Gordon. I mean, size difference between him and Semenyo. I mean, Semenyo's a big lad.
He's not a defender, is he? Though he's not expecting the deflection or anything like that.
No. And the player that would have normally been cup-tied, folks, has got his first goal for Manchester City. I mean, I'll tell you what, you couldn't make it up. The main story about Semenyo, the fact that suddenly he's available to play and not cup-tied, you just know he was going to get the goal.
Well, it's how we react to it now. I mean, we don't want to go into our challenge, concede a boatload. We need to get this back and... Because there's no point going to get on the back of a defeat. There's no point, so... Well,
there's no point putting the heads down, Billy, because we've just hit the post and made Trafford make a great save, so...
Absolutely not. And within 2 minutes, the game can change, so, we've got to be on our case and try and win this game back now.
100%. That looked like a foul throw, by the way. Not given, of course.
I'll tell you, I've been caught second half. Joe Linton.
Yeah. Hasn't got going yet, but to be honest... The lads need to keep their heads up and the crowd need to get behind them as well because we've created the opportunities. We're still very much in this game. So, for all we're 1-0 down, we've had some very good opportunities against Manchester City tonight. Semenyo now back to Nunes, O'Reilly. And now across to Elaine, back to O'Reilly. Foden. Man City now starting to pass it around with a little bit of swagger. Ronan says, let's go, lads. Just need to be more clinical.
What a ball that is from Foden.
What a ball it is for Doku. Doku going against Miley. Doku, not sure what the hell that was, but nice touch by O'Reilly down to Ake. Back to Doku again.
Miley got a foot in and deflected onto his other foot, and so it went off his other foot backwards.
Yeah, it was weird, that, wasn't it? O'Reilly again for Manchester City. Foden. Closed out, well closed down. Now Miley. Got to be careful. Clips the ball to Bruno, who brings it down beautifully. Then flicks it to Barnes. Joe Linton taken out completely off the play there. And it's back with Nick Pope. And Pope's got to be careful here. Oh, Jesus. My arse sweats so much when he's on the ball, when he's being closed down. Brilliant from Lewis Hall. Now to Gordon. Gordon, go on, run at him, Gordon. Go on. He's cut inside this time. Finds Ramsey. Now Joe Linton. And now Miley. Good football that from Newcastle. Miley in a bit of space down the right-hand side here. Barnes wants it. He's offside, though. Miley does well, turns, and we regroup with Chow. Chow looks for options. Not much movement ahead of him. Barnes now. Back to Chow. Miley, sorry. Chow now on the ball. He'll go across to Botman. Botman with a bit of space, but moves it quickly to Hall.
We've pulled them out, so there should be some spaces.
Yeah. We forced them to come out, but
we're going further back.
Yeah, we're going backwards at the same time. Here's Botman. Good ball to Joe Linton. Out wide again for Gordon. Gordon running at Nunez. He's got an overlap. Oh, that's a great ball by Gordon for Wisser. Oh, he can't get the shot in. Comes to Joe Linton. Blocked. And now Gordon bouncing around. Bruno on the edge of the box. Hits a shot straight down Trafford's throat. But again, good football by Newcastle. But Wisser again, Billy, just really slow to pull the trigger.
Yeah, it's just looks a bit slow, doesn't he? Just looks like he's not point. He needs He needs a 90 minutes under his belt. That's what he needs. Yeah,
it is. It's clearly rustiness. We know how good Wisser is. You know, you don't score all those goals for Brentford in the Premier League from open play by not being a good player. Now Gordon running at Nunez again, but gave himself far too much to do there. Back at Trafford, he's closed down quickly by Wisser. Oh, what on earth was that? Bernardo Silva tried to... I don't know what he was trying to do there, but he's kicked it out for a corner. That could easily have gone in the net.
Could have been.
Terrible for Bernardo.
To do that. No, he's a fantastic footballer who just made an absolute boo-boo with that.
Wow. James Trafford heart would have been in his mouth there, as well would have been his manager's. But we've got a corner now, which Lewis Hall will take on his left peg. Come on. In it comes. It's very deep to the back post. It's a bit of a scramble. It's gone out. And the referee gives it's a corner.
Oh, he's giving him the corner. Wow.
I thought he was going to give a free kick there, Billy.
I thought he was. I thought, whoa, how unfortunate is that, by the way?
I know.
Oh, it's hit him, innit? Oh,
yeah.
Semenyo blocks him off his arsehole.
Well, luckily Semenyo's got a big bum because he's just saved Manchester City there. Great corner, but again, Trafford does really well with a punch, Billy. And now Doku having a run at Lewis Hall. Hall says no and lets the ball roll out. Great play from Hall again. As Doku stops the free. Hey, you cheating bastard, that's a booking referee.
He's giving him 5. He's giving him 5. And
now Pep having a bit of a laugh with Lewis Hall.
He gave him 5. Fair play to Pep. He saw what a good play it was and gave him 5. Outstanding.
Fantastic defending, my son. Anyway, Botman to Joe Linton because Lewis Hall is way out of position at the minute. He's slowly making his way across. Bruno, right-footed ball, looking for the run of Miley. It's a great ball. Miley takes it down superbly well. Go on, my son. Then loses the ball. But tries to win it back. But Doku is, jinking and jiving at the minute. But Miley wins it back again. Then Bernardo Silva gets it back for City. I mean, Miley can only do so much. Bloody hell.
He did all he could do there and more. Unbelievable.
Absolutely astonishing.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Joe Linton turned far too easy there. Break for Manchester City. Here's Haaland in the penalty area. Back to Foden. It's blocked. And then out for a corner to Manchester City. Mm-hmm. And they're going to make 3 changes now. Rodri, Reinders, and that looks like one of the kids coming on.
Well, Rodri and Reinders are going to strengthen things, irrespective of who comes off. O'Reilly for Reinders, for Rodri.
Is that Rico Lewis, Billy, number 82?
Could be.
Well, O'Reilly's one of them. I mean, that's not a bad couple of players to bring on, really, is it? Reinders and Rodri. Jesus, wept.
Yeah, that'll solidify the midfield. Of course it will.
Just a bit.
I think it's Foden for Reinders.
Well,
so defensively, they're going to be stronger, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then Rico Lewis, who's he coming on for, do you think? Nunez, because he's on the yellow card?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, he has been lucky a couple of times in the second half already. He's made some rash challenges. Reinders is a good player, though, Billy. Really good player.
Oh, they're all, yeah. I still think Anthony Gordon can get a Lewis, though.
Hell yeah. Well, Nunes is the player that's gone off. So Lewis will replace him. It is Rico. I knew it was, not bad that, Billy, yeah.
Good knowledge, that, mate. Good knowledge.
And now we have to defend a corner, which Reinders immediately takes. It's in the back of the net. And it's Semenyo again with a little back flick. And this tie is slipping away from Newcastle United right now. 62 minutes gone. It's Newcastle 0, City 2, Billy.
Yeah, there's been a miscommunication in the defence there to allow, Semenyo a free header in the 6-yard box.
It's not a header, Billy. It's a back flick.
Is it a back flick?
Yeah, you watch this.
Well, if it's that case, it's a great goal, but I mean, no one's marking him, are they?
Oh,
Literally on his Jack Jones in the middle of the 6-yard box.
I mean, to be honest, it's a really clever flick, this from Semenyo. Watch this, Billy. Just pulls off the goalkeeper. Wisser is just blocked out and he just flicks it in.
They blocked the keeper.
It's a very beautiful finish.
Pope can't get anywhere near it.
No.
Well, Wisser's not done anything
Well,
now.
it's come off. It's sort of kneed in, hasn't he? He's just stuck his knee out and it's gone off his knee into the back of the net.
Yeah. And once again, we're going to moan about the cup tied rule.
But we have a listen. I know it seems cheap to use that, Billy, but at the same time, he's got both the goals for City and shouldn't be playing. Oh, VAR looking at this.
Well, I don't know what they're checking for.
Possible offside. There's no offside there.
Well, no, because of the Newcastle player level.
There's no offside.
Behind him.
Bloody hell, man! Come on. Even I can see from there. There's no offside.
He stood behind him.
What on earth are you looking at here?
Because the keeper might be ahead of him, Paul, which then puts him offside. And is he then interfering with play? That's the question.
That's a good point. Looking at that, Billy, I don't think he is.
No, I don't.
I think Pope's still behind. Although
this is hard.
It's close, isn't it?
No,
this is a close one.
I don't think it is, personally.
I don't either, but I think we're very lucky if we get away with this one, to be honest.
It's Haaland's. Is it Haaland's elbow, which you can't get the ball with?
Yeah. And then his foot, but his foot's level with Botman, but not Nick Pope. So this is close, really.
If they think he's interfering with play, which is he? I don't know.
He's blocking Nick Pope. He's got to be.
No, he's blocking. What is he blocking? Pope? Or is he blocking Chow? I mean, I don't know. This is open to any interpretation you like.
But if you're talking about the goalkeeper in front,
I think if they just allow this, it'd be madness. But I want him to.
Yeah, but Haaland, look at Haaland's right boot, Billy. That is clearly in front of where the hole of Nick Pope is. Well, is it not?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it is, but both of Chow's feet are behind. Chow, hang on. I don't think he's offside. Although there is a foot. Look at Haaland's foot at the back.
Haaland's right foot. That's what I'm saying, Billy. It's in front. He's further forward. That foot is further forward than Pope.
That's inches. It's millimeters.
Well,
I think he's slightly off personally. But is he interfering with play? That's the question.
Well,
I must be honest. That was at the end, and they just allowed it. I'd be going mental.
Well, of course we would. Absolutely. By the way, Voldemar and Tonali are both stripped to come on.
But I thought it's new.
But again,
they're going to. See, looks on there.
Yeah, this is close. I think they've got to give this, Billy. I don't think they can disallow this, can they?
And what are they looking at that for? What look beyond?
Probably to see if he's interfering with play, Billy, on that angle.
I mean, I don't see how he's blocked. Although the ball does go through there, doesn't it?
Yeah. It goes behind Haaland, doesn't it? Because he sort of knees it. It's a difficult one, this. But I think his right foot looks offside to me.
I don't think VAR know what to do.
No, they don't. I
mean, the offside is really, really close. And then aside from that, is he interfering with play? I don't think VAR... I think VAR will keep it as it is. I don't want them to.
Well, they're talking to the referee now.
This should have been done fucking 5 minutes ago, man. I know. I mean, they're lucky, isn't it? He's offside.
He's offside. It's offside. They've give offside.
Well, I'll fucking take my fucking nanny to fucking Netto's to buy a set of fucking frying pans.
Where's the referee going?
He ain't
He's
going
going to the screen.
He's going to look now, see if he's interviewing a play.
Well, surely this is VAR's decision to make, Billy.
No. The offside is, but now it's up to the ref to. I mean,
Well, he's not interfering with play there, is he? Because you look at that angle there. I mean, Pope's way to the right of the incident anyway.
It's not Pope he's trying to stop, is it? It's Chow. Could Chow have got in there? I mean, I don't think he's going to disallow this.
Jesus, wept.
I mean, he's fouling Chow, no doubt about it, but is he stopping him from stopping
we'll
the
be
goal?
here till fucking midnight at this rate.
If he puts his...
Well, let's see what he decides. Obviously, I can't hear a word he's fucking saying, so...
I think he's disallowing it.
I think he is as well. He has. He's give offside. Ooh. I tell you, Billy, that's okay, unbelievable. I tell you what, I have to say, if that was at the other end, I'd be foaming.
I'd be beating up the fucking.
That is a huge let off for Newcastle.
Massive. And this could be the thing that turns it all for me.
Well, I mean, Wiss has gone off the pitch quicker than I've seen him run all night, Billy.
Yeah, he went to kick a bucket and missed it.
So who's coming off for Toon Army? It's Jacob Ramsey. Oh, God, Alanga's coming on. Alanga's coming on.
Well, this will be for Gordon.
Well, I would assume so. It is for Gordon, yeah. That's a strange one. Well, Gordon's had minutes lately as well, hasn't he? So
Elanga looks like what's his face? Plays for Arsenal. He used to play for Chelsea. I can't think of his name. England player. Christ, what's his name?
Is it?
No, the other one. He used to play for Chelsea.
Oh,
him.
Yeah, oh, God, I think of his
What's his name?
Well, Joe Linton's squaring up to Bernardo Silva now. It's all getting a bit messy out there. Somebody please tell it. Maduwake, Billy.
That's him.
Joe Linton's got to be careful. I'm not sure what happened there, but
top spot. Shut up.
Yeah, he's incensed, and he's pointing at Bernardo Silva, saying he's going to do him or somewhere along those lines, I think.
But once again, Joe Linton having a problem with the Portuguese.
And then Joe Linton taking the piss out of his size now.
Taking the piss out, Portuguese players. There's a goalkeeper.
What a hit that was. Bloody hell, that was tremendous by Trafford. Just clear the zone there. Here's Voltemada. Flicks it in towards Alanga. Alanga nods it back to Bruno. Can't take it. Tonali! Oh, just wide. Tonali came in on it from the edge of the box and blasted a left foot shot that just creeps wide. I thought that was 1-1, Billy.
So did I.
He's kind of shinned it, hasn't he?
I've mastered the art of not shouting, but I couldn't fucking not pull a face.
Yeah, he's shinned it though, Billy. He's shinned it.
Yeah, he hasn't got a contract with it. I thought I was in.
Toon Steel says Pep going to try and steal Hall. Wheels are in motion. Ronan, Trafford is changing my opinion. He looks bigger and better than I thought. Midfield looking leggy. Sorted Eddie. Tonali on now. Well, he is on now for you, Ronan. Toon Steel says should have paid 80 million for Semenyo this summer instead of wasting a lot of the money we spent. And here come Manchester City. Rodri with a shot that's blocked. It was Reinders, actually. And Toon Steel again. Sorry, that's an awful call. Ike for PM. Just a minute. I thought straight away Haaland was impeding Chow. Justice. And Chris says Barnes time.
Well, it's been Barnes time for the last 25 minutes, mate.
Yeah, but Manchester City looking dangerous again. Crossed by Semenyo. Cleared away well by Sven Botman. And brilliant again from Lewis Hall. Yeah, but you've got to learn to get rid of the ball, Lewis. You can't keep on holding it like that.
Yeah, he's got to set the ball with him, didn't he?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva now to Rodri. Ake. Now for Doku again. Doku has got Alanga and Miley to try and beat here. Back to Ake. Doku
Come on,
again.
Alanga, help him out. You
Yeah,
black.
he's just jogging. Cross comes in, similar to the first goal there, but Joe Linton does really well to flick it up and volley it away for Newcastle. Peter Garthwaite says 62 million for Semenyo, 3 goals and an assist against 55 million for Alanga. Can't hit a barn door from 3 yards. How did we not go for Semenyo? Well, Man City got a free kick in a very good position here, Billy. Just seeing that disallowed goal again. I mean, I have to say, to be honest, I think, you know what, will I, Billy? We'll say it honestly as we see it.
To me, that's a goal.
If they're disallowing goals for these sort of things now, then yeah, football's fucked.
I agree.
It's astounding that. It's astounding. But they're the rules at the end of the day. And I mean Pep can't believe it.
That's madness. So, yeah, but is he really, is Chow going to stop that? I'm not sure he is.
No,
you know, if Haaland's not there, I don't think he stops it.
Yeah, I agree. Here's Rodri.
Referee.
Oh, that's a shocker by Bernardo Silva. And he's booked straight away. A shocking tackle on Bruno. Bruno, to his credit, back on his feet very quickly. I mean, that's a shocker. He's followed through and taken him out with his left leg. And he's made no attempt to stop the follow-through there, Billy.
No. And that's not his first one of the night either.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Come on, boys. We can do this. Nick Pope will take the free kick. He will launch this towards the 18-yard line. Flicked on. Come on, Alanga. Put your bloody body... Oh, nah.
That's handball, ref.
Well, that was a handball by Haaland. Yes, it has been. Well, why didn't Alanga burst a gut to get that ball, Billy? When it was bounced in the penalty area?
Because Voltemade was there, I guess.
Well, bullshit, I'm calling. I mean, that's a yellow card. That's a deliberate handball. He puts his arm out to control the ball. I mean, is that not a yellow card these days?
Well, it should be, but, I mean, Kevin...
I don't know what the fucking rules are anymore, to be honest, Billy. I really don't. I don't know what the rules are.
We had thinks that he's had a good game, the ref, and to be honest, he has.
I mean, he's only going by the rules, whether you like it or not. He's going by the rules to disallow City's goal.
This should be dangerous, though, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Lewis Hall whipping in a left foot ball here. Good position. All the way at the back post. Haaland's there to clear for City.
Overhit it.
Yeah. And then Semenyo just lashes it down the field. He's sliced it, though. It's gone out for a Newcastle throw. Toon Army is back there. And, was going to take a quick throw in there, but he's decided not to. That looks like Ryan Cherky ready to come on over. Ryan Cherky, Billy?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, wonderful. Voldemar loses the ball. Haaland can't beat Toon Army to it. Joe Linton picks up the pieces. Yeah, knocked over by Reinders, but Reinders kind of stepped away from him, and I think that... And then Joe plays a lovely ball out to Alanga on the right, who brings it down really well. Alanga cutting across the field, out to the left to Harvey Barnes. Barnes has got little 1-2 with Alanga, doesn't quite come off, and Manchester City managed to clear it.
Lucky though, positive signs from Alanga there.
Yeah, I thought that was the right thing to do. They tried to link up with a 1-2, just didn't quite come off.
Beautiful first touch to get the ball into control and beat the process.
It was. Hall clips it through for Alanga. Oh, his touch is dreadful. His touch is absolutely shocking. Just when we praise him for a good touch, Billy, he then, restores our faith back in him again.
Yeah, touch for a blind elephant, weren't it?
Oh, dear me. That's going to be a booking for Bruno, yeah. I thought Doku was going to stay on his feet there, but he just couldn't. He'd already beaten 2 men. He
may be coming off now. It'll be him or Semenyo.
Yeah.
What a bit of skill that is, by the way, to get back Voltemade. Christ almighty.
That was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. And to be fair, he had Bruno beaten as well, and he just couldn't keep his balance there, or he was away again.
What a player he is, Doku.
Incredible piece of skill, that. And I think Bruno rightly booked for the challenge. And it is indeed Doku who's gone off. And on comes Ryan Cherky. Fantastic. Guys, if you are enjoying the commentary tonight, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Just click that like button underneath us. And of course, as I keep saying, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please do subscribe. We don't ask for anything to subscribe. It is completely free. Just hit the notification bell to let you know when we schedule live shows or we upload any news videos. And welcome to all our new subscribers throughout the show. Thank you for supporting this rapidly up-and-coming channel. It's a fantastic community, and we are very happy that you're a part of it. Played out again. Semenyo's come to the left now, Billy, incidentally. Is Turkey.
Referee?
That's it. Bernardo Silva. How has he got away with that?
I mean,
You absolute gelhead. Here's Bernardo Silva. He's shoved out a play by Tonali, and then he knocks the ball away. Oh. Brian says we all need to be on the same TV channel as the delay is huge. Well, that's impossible. Oh, City are in here. Great chance for Bernardo Silva. Good block by Hall. Comes back to Cherky. Stop oofing, Billy. In comes the cross. It's too deep for everybody. Alanga will go and get it. Oh, he's fell over. Oh, he's fell again. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Fuck's sake.
I'm done. I can't take it anymore. Fucking hell, I've smudged my glasses now. Jesus Christ. What the holy shit have I just watched? Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice look on Nick yourself. But you were next, you flicked the ball on.
Just when you think it can't get any worse, man. Unbelievable. Jesus wept. Oh, it really was like watching Bambi. That's exactly what it was like there.
Twice. He got up and fell again.
Oh, God. Stick a fish up my arse and call me Dave. My goodness. "11 minutes to go, but there's going to be loads of injury time due to that offside stoppage. But City is starting to dominate a little bit here.
20 minutes of injury time.
Yeah. By the way, guys, there's nothing we can do, right, about the different TV stations. I'm watching it on ITV, just like millions of people will be. But for some reason, ITV isn't the same time as everybody around the UK. It's madness.
Yeah, it's behind Sky. If I go on ITV, I'll be behind Paul, which is weird.
Yeah, it's mental.
Well, it is because I'm watching it through ITV through Sky, which delays it a little bit. So I have to watch through Sky. Oh, Bruno.
I thought he was going to chop him down there. And that would have been Tatar. Here comes Bernardo Silva from Manchester City over on the far side. Inside now, lovely little touch from Rico Lewis. Comes back to Rodri. Now Bernardo Silva again.
Dare I say we're starting to look a little bit tired now.
We are looking very, very fatigued. There's a lot of tired legs on that pitch. On a turn, Rico Lewis, and now Bernardo Silva. Sorry, it's Ryan Cherky. Pope makes the save. He's got the same boots on as bloody... I mean, I tell you what, that's a good save by Pope. But again, they're cutting through us very easily now, Billy.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting wrong off Steve. Laughing at your own player. Get a grip, for fuck's sake. It would take you 10 minutes to do 100 meters. Well, Steve. Yeah, what I'll say, Steve, is fuck you, mate. Disappear. You're a funny man. Honestly, what a stupid piece of shit he is. Honestly, get the fuck, man. Of course, it's funny.
It was
bloody
funny,
hell,
Steve.
What kind of life do you live, Steve? What kind of life do you live? If you're having to go to us for that, get a fucking life. My God.
The life and soul of every party, Steve.
Oh, absolutely. I bet he's a chess player. Anyway, here we go. Long ball by Pope, but again, we can't bring it down. But that's the first poor ball that Manchester City have hit in the game, all the way back to Nick Pope. God, getting wrong for laughing now. I mean, what's the world coming to, Billy? You're not allowed to laugh anymore.
I got sacked for laughing once. I did. I was driving a hearse at the time.
Oh, dear me. And now, again, there's a little bit of handbags on the far side. Rico Lewis and Lewis Hall. We'll look out on our feet there, Billy, to be fair. Completely out on our feet.
Yep.
But we will keep trying, I'm sure. We certainly sure a never say die attitude in recent weeks, Billy, which we could do with tonight, to be fair.
What's going on here?
Well, a foul on Joe Linton.
I think he's booked him for time wasted.
Yeah, Rico Lewis has been booked. Well, come on, ref. You know, how long do you want to give him to take the bloody throw? Great play by Hall again. Now Joe Linton inside for Voltemada. But he loses the ball again. Every time he's had it tonight, he's lost the ball. Alanga giving a chase. You what, mate?
Just seems weak.
I mean, I feel a bit for him because every time he gets the ball, he's got like 3 players around him.
Yeah, he does. But he doesn't seem to have any strength. You know, he seems to get pushed off it too easy for me at times.
Yeah. Yeah. Dear. Nothing's wrong with chess, Martin. I just thought, chess isn't my game. I find it incredibly boring. But that's not to say that there. Oh, Barnes here. Barnes inside for Voltemada. Shoot, man! Shoot the fucking ball!
He either could have shot or laid Harvey Barnes in for.
Oh, come on. He should have got that away straight away with the left foot, Billy. No doubt about it.
We had 2 chances, Paul, because he could have laid Barnes in for an easy tackling.
Yeah. And now Barnes has lost it on the far side and Cherky is away for Man City. It's a 4-on-4 at the minute.
Look at Sven treading water here, look.
Yeah, so is Miley trying to get back. Cherky hits a shot straight into Sven. That's not what he needs, is a shot in the breadbasket right now.
No.
Oh, God. I'm getting hammered in the chat now for hammering chess. Oh, my God. I just don't like chess. Bloody hell, man.
You've got a checkered history with it, have you?
Yeah, Billy, yeah. God almighty, people pick you up for anything these days just because you don't like chess. Here's Haaland, plays it through. Pope at the feet of Reinders, takes it off and just overhit slightly by Nick Pope. I mean, to be honest, Billy, Voltemada, he was playing in there. He should have hit that.
Yeah.
A striker's instinct surely would be to hit that and score. Now he's trying to get on the end of it here, but out comes Trafford, who has, I have to say, been extremely good for Manchester City. Now, here's that chance again, Billy. Look, hit it there as it's coming across him.
Well, as I say.
What's he doing?
Whack.
Look, hit it.
And then he's looking up for it. Oh,
that's not good, Billy. That's not good. Very frustrating. Yes, Paul Jonas, I do agree. I'm being very chessist, and I do apologise. But you should applaud me for getting that word out, actually. Barnes again plays it over the top for Voltemada. But again, this time he's beaten to it by Kusanov. But they give it away, and now it's with Bruno. Good little turn by Bruno, and the referee gets in the way, but manages to play it to Tonali, in fairness, so we're still on the attack. Joe Linton now. In comes the cross, headed away. Edge of the box. Semenyo jumps, but it's grabbed by Bernardo, who hits Tonali. Newcastle won a free kick. No, says the referee. And now Ryan Cherky's one-on-one with Chow. Holland's bursting it good to get through the middle. Trafford's Pope's come out and done extremely well.
Brilliant from Nick Pope, that.
And he had to there. I think he saved the goal there, Billy.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because I don't think Botman was getting back to Haaland there.
No.
Oh.
Brilliant from Nick Pope, that. As for James Trafford, I did tell you all he's a good goalkeeper. Just because he made a mistake at the beginning of the season. What thing you came and trip you on for?
I don't know. I think Miley's looking tired, to be honest, Billy. I think the last couple of... That's a puzzling one, Billy. I have to say that's puzzled me.
Well, knowledge in
Maybe
the field, clearly.
Well, yeah.
But, I mean, that must speak volumes for Joe Willock. Christ.
Just a bit. Ake's leaving the field.
Oh, you know.
I mean, we're at the 87th minute, folks, but there is going to be a lot of added time because of VAR taking at least 20-odd minutes to make an offside decision. As Ait-Nouri is coming on the pitch now for Manchester City.
Yeah, one of my favourite players, Ait-Nouri, cracking left back.
Yeah.
Not as good as ours.
What wonderful left foot, Billy, would you say?
No, I won't go that far.
Well, we're back underway. If we'd had a clinical striker tonight, Billy, we would have been in front in this tie. I'm under no doubt. When you look at the brilliant strikers in world football, Billy, and that chance for Voldemar, they don't take 2 seconds before they lash that in with their left foot there. I'm telling you now.
Well, dare I say?
I know who you're going to say, and yes, I agree with you.
The number
he
14.
He would have took that first time.
He certainly scored the one in the first half, and he probably would have scored the header as well. He probably
Alanga does well there to win it back, but then bouncing around Alanga, well, he just decides to kick it out of play. Absolutely superb, son. What a wonderful fucking £55 million he is. Honestly. What was that, Billy? What was that?
No, don't know. Can't answer the question. Pass. What was it? You tell me. Yes, I think our previous player would have had a rat trick tonight.
Yeah, a rat trick, indeed. I mean, the importance now, Billy, is if we can't score another goal, we keep it 1-0 and still give us a fighting chance.
Chance, not fighting, I would say. It's a very slim one.
Well, yeah, but it was still in the tie.
Yeah, we're still in the tie.
But we can't give another goal away. And, they've threatened quite a few times. But then again, so have we. I mean, we should have a goal in this game.
At least one. At least one.
At least one.
And probably two.
Well, we've hit the post. Trafford's made a great save. Here's Voldemar. Tries to flick it on for Miley. Miley's done well. Oh, just wouldn't fall for him. Great tackle by Trippier, but he's been penalised. Foul, says the referee. Is he booking him?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Miley did so well there, and Rodri just stuck a foot out, didn't he, and just managed to clear it off him.
Oh, but the control of Nick's awful, ain't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's a horrific little shin, but, well, how long have we got? We're into stoppage time. 9 minutes!
That isn't even a foul. That's a great tackle.
Billy, he's already put 9 minutes on.
Fuck me, his clock must have stopped.
Hey, I tell you what, you can't tell me that VAR plus all the substitutions is only 9 minutes. What a load of absolute Johnny Rollocks that is, by the way. Sod off. Toon Steel says City bench is better than 80% of the Premier Leagues. Ike for PM says every time Poor blast and hope for the best. Toon Steel. No, not at all. No. Toon Steel says Alanga has fooled the world into thinking he can play football. Knights has called it. Don't take your chances. City take theirs. Can't disagree with that.
Sandro, you've got to pass the ball there, lad.
Yeah. And Kayak Fishing says the amount of games we've played, I can't criticise.
No.
We can't criticise the effort tonight. Oh, that's terrible from Tonali. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's decided to book him because Bernardo started crying. Fuck off. Mental, man. I mean, to be fair, it is. I mean, he's lashing. What's Tonali doing there?
It's a foul, isn't it? It's a yellow card.
Yeah, but look, he's tackled him and then he's lashed out with his. Watch his right arm here. Watch. Throws him to the floor.
I mean, he's lucky there, really.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Aaron says, unpopular opinion, but Voldemar is just a crap Dzeko, no pace, can't finish a ball, and has nothing in terms of his footwork. I mean, look, I haven't. The last few games, I haven't been impressed with what I've seen from Voldemar. I've got to be openly honest. He's lost the ball again there, and here come Manchester City, and a good save down to his right by Nick Pope. Cherky should have done a lot better, to be honest, and we're quite lucky that he doesn't have his shooting boots on there, because normally he'd be burying that, Billy. Nick Thornton says 55 million for an Orbitan clone. Thanks, Eddie. Well, Orbitan had... We had a little bit of a finishing product from Orbitan.
He's not going to book Trippier for over fucking for time wasting, is he? What's he doing here?
I don't know where he's going. I have a feeling this is Jason Tyndall.
No, it's Pep.
Oh, no, it's Pep.
No, it's not. It's his number 2.
Oh, it's his number 2, yeah. Who he's then telling to go and sit down.
Whoever he is.
I don't know what his problem is.
It's a bloke out of line of duty. Not.
Yeah. Long ball towards the penalty area. Alanga's gone down. He was taken down, or maybe he's just fell down. He's done that a few times since he's been on. Barnes, what a ball! Voldemar misses the header. It's a beautiful ball in by Barnes. He's got to do better there. My God. He's completely mistimed his header. That is awful, man.
Oh, he's gone too late, you twat. Oh, heavens above.
Gordon Bennett, what a ball by Barnes. That is just asking to be nodded in. It's not the fact that he couldn't stretch to get the header. He mistimed it. He completely mistimed that. That's a push. Wow. Guys, watch it again. His jump, he's completely mistimes his jump for the header.
He's going to split second too late for it.
Joe Linton back to Barnes again. Barnes powers his way through. Still Barnes gets it to Hall. Hall, blue shirts all over him, and Tonali then goes in to win it back. And now Lewis Hall again. Still time for Newcastle. Here's Joe Linton. Lovely ball across looking for Trippier. Headed away. Trippier gets it back now to Malik Chow. Chow straight to Miley. Tonali. Elanga back to Tonali. Tonali will swing it to the left. What a ball that is for Barnes. Barnes takes it down really well. Hall on the overlap. Hall now crosses it into the box and it's headed away. It's bouncing on top of the net and a corner to Newcastle. Bloody hell.
We played well tonight, let's be honest.
We have. We really have. I don't think we deserve to lose this in any shape or form. But we're just not clinical, Billy. That's the problem.
No, we've wasted a heap of chances.
You've got to be clinical to be an elite side.
Well, to beat these, you have.
Well, to beat these, yeah. Corner for Newcastle. Tonali takes. It's a beautiful corner, headed away. Comes to the edge of the box. Hall's got to be careful here, and of course he is. Tries and shoots straight away. Bounces loose. Joe Linton with a header, and Voldemar not on the end of it. Trafford picks it up.
Now we're in the
and
shit.
Gets on with it very, very quickly to Semenyo. And Semenyo's disappearing into the night against Trippier. Miley can't get back either. Semenyo, ball across, and brilliant defending from Lewis Hall, who has made up the length of the pitch to get that away, and now has got cramp.
Outstanding from Lewis Hall. Sensational bit of play that. To bust the gut, to get back for his team and stop a goal. He's basically stopped a goal.
Cherky had a tap in at the back post there, but that was magnificent defending from Lewis Hall. Absolutely magnificent. And I'm not surprised he's got bloody cramp having to come back there. Brilliant. Brilliant defending. I mean, Man City now just trying to keep it in the corner. And they get a throw in right down by the corner flag, which of course they will take their time with.
Incidentally, Kieran Trippier then, his legs have gone, haven't they? Let's be honest.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, but he's just come on the pitch.
On 10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, and he's just been absolutely, well, it's no good playing Trippier against anyone with any pace. Here's some Semenyo for Manchester City. Clip back down the line, looking for Nuri. Throw into Newcastle. I mean, I think we've been good enough for at least a draw tonight, Billy. I think we played really well. Oh, Pope, dear God!
First mistake he's made all night.
Yeah, that's not a good goal kick. He's completely sliced it. I mean, look, we've kept one of the best strikers in the world quiet tonight. He hasn't hardly had a kick. And it just beggars belief that oh, what a bit of play by Manchester City. Into the box they are. We've got to be careful here. 2-0. That's a killer blow. That is a killer blow. And that might just be it for the whole tie.
That's tie over now.
What a time to concede a second goal. And it's Ryan Cherky who's got the goal for Manchester City. Great work down the left-hand side. What a move. There might be a slight hint of offside, Billy.
I'm not sure.
But I think we'll get lucky. It was a fantastic move by Manchester City down the left-hand side. And, well, Cherky, all you had to do is put the ball in the net. And that is an absolute stab in the heart for Newcastle United. Pretty much job done for Manchester City. Look at this move here, Billy. Look at this little back heel here.
Yeah, there's no
he's miles onside. It's a beautiful move from Manchester City. That is elite football, that.
Absolutely sensational. Oh, from pipe slice, isn't it?
Yeah. But that sometimes you have to take your hat off and say, my God,
that's a terrific goal.
What a fucking goal. That is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, tie over. Noble defence of the cup, but we've come across a better side tonight, unfortunately.
Well, have they been? No.
Not tonight, no, but I mean...
I don't think Manchester City... I mean, don't get me wrong, that is an exceptional goal, by the way.
We're only halfway through, of course, but...
I don't think we deserve to have lost tonight. I really don't. I really genuinely don't. Here's Joe Linton. Wide now for Hall. Hall, that's far too deep for everybody and out for a Manchester City goal kick. That might be it, actually. It is indeed. There is the full-time whistle. It's finished Newcastle 0, Manchester City 2. But Billy, I'll stand by it. I don't think... I thought we did okay tonight. We stood up. Given the football that we've had to play recently, I think we've given Man City a hell of a game tonight, considering people were expecting us to get absolutely trounced.
Yeah, I think we played really well there. You can't discredit any of the players tonight.
Mm-hmm.
If we'd have took our chances, we'd have probably won the game. We didn't take our chances. They've scored one scrappy goal and one fantastic goal at the end there, and probably one in between that shouldn't have been disallowed. But it's 2-0 at half time. We now go to the Etihad. Can we win there? It's going to be hard work to pull this back, I have to say.
Very hard work. Alex, not to be tonight, but we just aren't clinical. We've got two strikers who can't hit the barn door right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to start it off just by saying that, let's be fair, there's a rule change that supported Manchester City tonight. The fact that they've been able to flex their financial muscle and get our first choice goalkeeper in Trafford, who kept them in the tie tonight. And then they got their first goal scorer. And a lot of their momentum came from a player that historically would not have been able to play in this fixture if it were not for a rule change to benefit those clubs with financial muscle. Everybody knows it's the truth. However, yeah, it's two clinical finishes from Manchester City, but I think they'll be delighted to be 2-0 in this game, because we had 10 shots, multiple big chances, things that didn't count as shots where we were just in the box and we couldn't quite pull the trigger. That's the best we've played. We've won the previous 4 fixtures. Yeah. And we were better tonight. And we lost 2-0.
I thought we played really well tonight. Yeah.
It's a real shame for the lads who just couldn't. Nobody had their shooting boots on, but everybody apart from the shooting boots, they did absolutely everything else. And I think Eddie Howe set them up perfectly. The plan was perfect. He can't put it in the back of the net for them. They had enough opportunities to do that. It's a shame because it was so well thought out. Just couldn't execute the plan.
A few super chats have rattled in. We've got Ron says, Elanga, is he the new Cisco? Yes.
Well, he should have followed Nori for that run.
Yeah.
That was his man.
Yeah.
But he's very lazy when it comes to that, because Billy pointed out, about 5 minutes before that, when Man City broke down the left, he just stopped running. Aaron says, unpopular opinion. I've seen that one. Nick Thornton, yeah, we've seen that one as well. City haven't won everything because of their home form alone. At 0-1, we still have a chance. Yes, we did still have a chance at 0-1, Ike. Eskimo Boy says, it's only half-time, still a chance. Jared says, Voldemar is a good footballer, but he's just not the striker we need. Very weak back to goal and no killer instinct. Only Barnes in our squad has that. The rest will waste a bag full of opportunities. I can't disagree with that.
They did tonight, that's for certain.
I mean, Voldemar just doesn't seem to have that killer instinct. His goals have been, some of his goals have been just completely out of the blue flashes of brilliance, haven't they? But as for a striker's instinct, I'm not sure he's got it.
Who you on about?
Voldemar.
Yeah, I agree.
Ike for PM says, Pope man shite, hit and hope. It was a terrible kick that led to that second goal. But I'm not blaming Pope for anything tonight. Well, I suppose you can blame him for kicking the ball out of play, but that build-up. I mean, Alex,
that's
the thing
one of the
is,
negatives of Nick Pope.
Yeah, sometimes though you have to take your hat off when you see a world-class goal, and that the pass and the build-up for that goal was sensational. The little touch and playing him in, and then the cross and the finish. I just was Ryan Cherky was wearing a black and white shirt because we were linked with him once, weren't we? So that's a big shit.
Joe Linton gets blocked in the build-up. Elanga doesn't follow his man. There's so much that was it a good goal and a good move? Absolutely. Man City had to engineer that themselves. They deserve credit for that. However, it wasn't like we were bamboozled and it was magical and it wasn't possible to stop. It absolutely was possible to stop if people tried their man properly. So it was an avoidable goal that and then the clearance from Pope, which you can't blame him for that. We know he's not very good at doing those things. It's just one of those things. It's avoidable. It really is. That the Semenyo goals. I mean, we've been done a favour there, but at the same time, he shouldn't be on the pitch. So whatever, it evens itself out.
But at the same time, we've missed opportunities, and had we taken them, it could have been a very different game. And
we created 4 big chances to Man City's 2, and the big chances don't include the ones where we just didn't pull the trigger. I can't believe we haven't scored a single goal tonight. It was outrageous.
I mean, the late one, Baltimore diving and mistimed his jump slightly.
That mistimed header.
That won't go down to the chance, will it?
That was a superb ball in from Barnes. Absolute. That's just what you want as a striker, and it just awful timing to head the ball. It wasn't that he couldn't get there. You look at it in slow motion. You see he doesn't time that at all like he should. Stephen says Barnes should never be dropped again.
He wasn't dropped tonight, mate. He was rested.
Toon Steel, the fixture schedule for the next 3 weeks is beyond brutal. My fear is we're going to be completely knackered. We need January reinforcements or we won't last.
We've got a 5-day rest now, though. That's
5-day rest. We'll use
Can I just bring your attention, guys, to last time we had a 5-day rest? It didn't go so well, mate. Mark says, I'm sorry to say, as much as we have played well and don't deserve to lose, but we need to fucking buy some more players. We are stretched beyond belief. Jens, thank you, Pope. Thank you, Pope. Thank you, no. Aaron, we played well tonight, but our strikers can't finish their dinner. I think I've read that, haven't I? Or maybe I haven't. I can see our elite players wanting out in the summer. Unfortunately, this was our only chance of Europe this season, in my opinion.
What are you talking about? We're in 6th place in the Premier League right now. We're currently sat in a European place.
And we're 2 points off 4th. Come on.
And we're still in the FA Cup. Let's be fair.
We're not being happy clappy, but let's not lose all perspective.
I mean, we are actually in the European places at this precise moment in time.
Yeah, we are.
Come on.
We are.
Let's be fair. A quadruple is still theoretical for it. We could, it's still on the table. Whereas a club like Manchester United are only one.
Billy, did you
competition,
did you see that? Did you see that fly over your house? That flock
Look,
of pigs.
it's more possible for us to do it than Manchester United. That's absolutely right.
Exactly.
Well, I guess it is. DK says their wingers do tricks and have vision. Ours fall over their feet and occasionally run fast. I mean, that was classic Bambi on ice. That from Elanga.
I thought Gordon was outstanding tonight.
I thought he played well.
He was much better.
Jared says should have been 3-0 to City. City can't say we didn't deserve to lose. Missed 4 big chances, barely worked the keeper. Jared, what are you talking about? Trafford had to make some saves. We've hit the post. We've had numerous opportunities. You can't say it should have been 3-0 because if we'd have taken our chances, it could have been 3-3 or 4-3. You can't say that. I disagree with that completely, Jared. To be honest, mate, we've hit the bar.
Barely worked the keeper. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Ronan says, "Wow, you create your own luck and own bad luck in sport. Tonight summarised this in front of goal, but then one mistake, Pope's kick from conceding every game." Anthony says, "Fight was there. Difference is quality and having no spending restrictions." PSR makes it like entering a boxing ring with hands tied behind your back. Big differences. City have footballers with vision. We just have athletes that can just run Barhall and Barnes. Chris says, sick of Pep flirting with players. It's disrespectful.
A big shout out to Lewis Hall, who just blanked him. Didn't give him a little tap. Pep wanted a little bit of I don't know what he wanted. He wanted something from him, and he wasn't going to get it from Lewis Hall. There were several times he was not entertaining any banter or even sportsmanship. He was like, "Nope, I'm just going to ignore all of you. You're not buttering me up." Legend.
Z-Zone says that disallowed goal would have counted anywhere else.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
I don't understand it, to be honest. Nick Thornton says Nick is a 10, never has been or ever will be a number 9. Peter says our shit summer buys are haunting us. Adam says focus on FA Cup now. We're out.
We're not out.
Case ball. Well, it's half time, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Billy, taking back to your
comeback since Tiger Woods, I have to say, but.
Yes. Case ball says no creativity, no centre forward, shit manager. We must buy.
But apart from that, everything's hunky dory, eh?
But let's not forget, guys, we've just put 3 past Bournemouth, we put 4 past Leeds, and we had a myriad of chances tonight, and we just had an off night in front of goal. We can score goals. We absolutely can. So to score 2 away is a big ask, but absolutely not impossible for this team.
Yeah, but we've also not got to concede, Alex, at the Etihad.
I wasn't going to elaborate on that bit. I was just going to leave it in the happy bit.
Well, I
didn't say we're not out yet, but realistically, I think we are.
Thanks, Billy. Dark Side of the Moon says more signings are badly needed. Spike says it was like playing without a striker for all of the good they were. Channel Right says, will Elanga come good? No. No. He's been here half a season and he's trash. He is not £55 million.
I mean, I agree with you, but how many games has he played? He hasn't played many,
He's played too fucking many for my liking. He's fucking shite. Six Stop says our best player is Hall. Elanga is stealing a living. Brackenroll says member for 4 months at the risk of sounding like a Walter Boot kisser. I think the criticism is far too harsh. He has been clinical overall this season. Just needs time. We haven't got any more time.
Well, he's 23 years old and he's got 9 goals in all comps. Wissa's the guy that should be getting the criticism that Volta.
Well, yes, I do agree. Wissa was terrible tonight. He was absolutely garbage. And I mean, Kayak Fishing says we have to remember this is the first season for both our strikers. As frustrating as it is, we have to give them time to gel.
I think to get the best out of Ultimate, you have to build your side around him, and I don't think Eddie Howe's prepared to do that.
No.
You have to change formation, style, and all sorts.
Let's not forget, we bought Visser in because he's 29 years old and he was Premier League proven, ready to be able to come in and do the job. Because, as everybody keeps saying, we didn't really have the time. So that was why we bought him specifically.
Yeah. James Ellison says all our summer signings, apart from Malik Chow, have been a flop. Basically, 200 million down the drain. Aaron says, understand your arguments, but 1 or 2 injuries and we don't have the depth. I don't think we can get Europe.
We're in European place now.
Yeah, but he means by the end of the season, Billy. He means by the end of the season.
Currently above us. They're likely to drop off as well.
Yeah. Blue says, I never wanted to be Eddie Howe, but I think I am. We have quality players all over the pitch, but our play style is really flat right now. A fresh manager with fresh ideas could make everything click.
You're joking. That was one of the best performances of the season against a really, really good City side. Like,
I think people are just looking at the result and not taking any notice of the actual way.
You've got to watch the game.
Yeah,
we played well tonight. We're really unfortunate to come away with a 2-0 defeat. If I'm perfectly honest.
There's so many meltdowns and head losses. Like tactically,
that happens every time we lose.
We played well. We got bit. Do you know how good Man City are? That they've been building this dynasty over the last decade with billions and billions of pounds of the best technical players. We matched them tonight, technically, tactically. We weren't bad at all.
Well, Blake Carrington.
Galio says Voldemort could be like Cavani if he got any pace. Well, if he turns out to be as good as Cavani, I won't mind that at all.
He's a footballer,
yeah, to be fair, I wanted a respectable defence, and semi-final is good at the end of the day. Yeah, we can't get to the final all the time. I think it has been a good defence. Gaza says, agree with all the shouts for January signings. Squad depth is a major concern with the games ahead. James says, hate to say it, Trafford looked good tonight. Well, Billy, I mean...
What the heck say it? He's a fantastic goalkeeper, and he's going to be even better.
We wanted him. He wanted to come to us, but Man City bought him out of spite and went and bought Donnarumma to not play Trafford. We don't have the money to make FU signings that are going to like...
Well, they had a buyback clause, didn't they? They had a buyback clause as well. So.
Yeah, but they had no intention of playing him because they went for Donnarumma. So they bought him so that we couldn't have him. We don't have the money to do that to other teams. We can't buy someone so someone else can't have him. Man City can do that. It's different levels. They've been doing this for 2 decades, getting their house in order. We're playing catch up. We've been doing this for like 3 years.
Yeah. Dave says, he doesn't say anything, but he sends in a super chat. Thank you. Alison says, desperate for signings in January. Jens, I'm sick and tired of Pope. He's a joke. I have no hope. Stephen says, Big Nick hopelessly out of form. Poor lad. Insanity. Nope, we're out. I'm sorry, but we are. And Calvin's member for 19 months says, the German is not for me, unfortunately. I don't know why I tried to put the accent on. But
it's crazy. What did people think was going to happen playing one of the best teams in Europe? Alex,
I haven't been that impressed with Voldemort over the last 3 or 4 games, and I don't think Billy has either.
No, I haven't, no.
And his hold-up play's been poor. He doesn't seem to have that instinct in front of goal like a striker does.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but he's 23 years old. We've signed him.
But am I right? But that's the thing.
Goals.
Yeah, that's the thing. Am I writing him off? Absolutely not. Because we've seen what he's capable of.
Saying he's rubbish in the chat, which is concerning. There's people who don't watch football, clearly. He scored 9 goals and he's a developing attacker. Like, he's not the problem.
And to be fair to him, he's had to play an awful lot of football this season in his first season in the Premier League when he probably wouldn't have given Visser's fitness. So it would have been a completely different story.
He's scapegoating. If anybody's scapegoating Voltemada in the chat, it's Visser that got injured and then has missed what?
Visser was absolute wankstain tonight. Again, he's missed a couple of sitters.
But he's going to need time to get match sharp. But that's still me really making excuses for him.
Yeah, but match sharpness doesn't excuse the miss the other day and the miss tonight. It does not excuse that.
I'm trying to be nice.
I know you are. I know.
He's missed some real obvious ones.
He missed 2 or 3 tonight. He missed 2 or 3 Saturday. It's the worst case of missing sitters since the McCanns.
Anyway, Gaza sends in a super chat saying, can we talk about our corner routine? I don't think corners are a worry. I like the way we're taking corners. I have to say, when they're coming in at the angle they're coming in, I thought Trafford dealt with our corners brilliantly tonight. He got good punches on a lot of them when he was under a lot of pressure. And that tells you everything you need to know about James Trafford. DK says, thought Botman was good, positive.
He was.
Yeah, I thought he got through the game very well. He was knackered at the end, but that's to be expected. Yeah,
getting in the ice bath.
Yeah. Zizone says, I repeat from before, that goal would have counted if any other City player scored. I literally texted my mate, this is getting chalked. I was right.
What, because
Interesting.
it's Semenyo?
Yeah, because of the controversy of him playing. Did they think, we better disallow this because there'll be hell on? But he'd already scored, hadn't he?
Nothing to do with that.
Yeah. Asker says, we played 120 minutes on Saturday when Man City almost had a rest. Oh, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Agent Texas new manager could also go the other way.
You could.
Well, I'm not calling Eddie for tonight. I don't see why. I thought we played really well today.
Just on the trot and had a better performance.
Yeah, absolutely. Cass says, don't think this is the game to spit the dummy out. City are second in the league for a reason, and we didn't just roll over for them. Absolutely. And certainly we're not spitting the dummy out because I think we deserved something out of that game tonight. I definitely do. Anthony says, just want to say thank you to Billy and Stato. I'm housebound at the minute with health, so don't see people mental health bad. It's company watching you.
Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate that.
Thank you, mate.
Not Paul, though.
No, he does. He says, yeah, he just want to say thank you to you, Billy and Stato. Nice try, you.
I thought he missed you out.
No, he didn't. Blue says, okay, Alex, can't wait for the we played well against City but lost bus tour. Ooh.
Yeah, all right, mister. I have RuneScape for a profile picture. I'll listen to you, yeah?
Oh, dear. 15 all.
Oh, my. That has to be one of the best
we can
comebacks.
play well and not win a game.
That's one of the best comebacks I've ever heard. Dave says two defenders must be behind the attacker. It's offside. And Knight says recruitment needs looking at. Premier League proven model, in my opinion, doesn't work. Well, I mean, Tangy's saying Wolves will beat us playing like this. Tangy, mate, come on. What is wrong with people? Have they not watched the match properly tonight?
I don't know.
Trophy says, Toon Review, the point is we have not improved in 3 years. We are going backwards. How can you not see it? I can't believe this because normally we are accused for being the negative channel of Newcastle United, yet we're trying to be positive here and we get slagged the other way.
I mean, we re-qualified for the Champions League again after a season out and won a cup. That is improvement.
Oh, but since then.
And we've
Let's
had to
be
do
negative.
a
Let's
little bit
encourage all the negative Nellies.
Look, we need to, we without a doubt need to be more clinical. I think we all know that and we all acknowledge that. But we've just given Manchester City a hell of a game a few days after playing 120 minutes and then the euphoria from the Leeds game a few days before that. I mean, how are you know, and look, I'll be the first to call out anybody that I think deserves to be called out. But tonight for me is not the night, guys. Yes, the strikers had a nightmare and we should have scored. You know, without a doubt, we should have scored, but we didn't. And we've lost 2-0. That killer goal in injury time is a right slap in the face. It is a slap in the face. It's like swallowing your own. It's really like swallowing your own testicles at times. But I'm not, you know, and I will shout out the players if I think they were shit. But I think we deserved something out of that game tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
And Billy,
I think there's about 10 or 15 people. To be fair, we can see it's a minority, but there is about 10 or 15 people with a bit of head loss who are essentially saying Pep's better than Howe and City are better than Newcastle United. Well, yes. Yes.
Paul, just because someone doesn't agree with you, they're not in the wrong. Listen, I know that. I am just, thank you, Alex, but I'm just fighting my corner for my opinion. Everybody's welcome to theirs, and I'm not saying they're wrong, but I'm going to fight for my opinion for what I believe is right. Will you be professional, Trey?
I can't help it. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Lost him.
It was very disappointing to concede that second when we did, because if we'd just held it to 1-0, We were definitely still in the tie. Now we're kind of not in the tie, but you never know in football. You never, ever know in football. James has been a member for 36 months. Anyone slating Voldemar, he's lost it. He's gone. The man is gone.
Don't write it in the chat, please, because it's made me laugh again.
Anyone slating Voldemar have to sort your head out. The Whistler injury threw him to the Wolves and he swam. We need a right winger, right back and centre back. It's fine. Well, I tell you what, Alex, Trippier's legs have gone for me.
Absolutely.
Just completely
Semenyo was outrunning him, having played 95 minutes, and Trippier had played like 10 or however long he'd played, and he couldn't win a 10-yard foot race. It was really, it is concerning. So Miley is the guy now. And looked again, the fact that Lewis Hall and Lewis Miley, all the Lewises, presumably.
Well, the fact that Liverpool's out for 8 weeks, the fact he's out for 8 weeks, Miley is the right back now.
It's great for Miley's development, to be fair. Silver lining is he's getting way more minutes than he was going.
Yeah, but it's not like he's looking bad in that position. He
looks fantastic.
Yeah,
he had a tough time against Doku in the opening 25 minutes, half an hour, and then he started anticipating, positioning himself better, making good tackles. Yeah, and it felt like he just developed experience within a half an hour segment. He just reads, understands, learns, adapts in the same game. Because he's just such a good footballer. He just reads the game, he learns. He was outstanding.
Yes, we have. We're papering over the cracks again. Gaza says our corner routine is easily countered. Squire says, you said it yourselves, we were playing on short rest and still played our best stuff minus the end product. There's a rat-shaped hole in our squad. Yeah. We did say that in commentary, Billy, that somebody might have got a rat trick tonight.
Yeah, there was one in the first half where the through ball came through, which we know Isak would have been in on goal with, and Vista just miscontrolled it, and that was it. End of.
Toon for Reals, thank you for your super chat. We have conceded 8 goals in 3 games.
I mean, we've scored 7 and won 2 of those games.
Okay. Jens, they gave Poole excuses before they played us, since they played 120 against PSG, but they also had 4 full days rest. We had 2, lol, but Nick Pope. Denveril says, Big Nick is too nice. Thought he was laying it off for Barnes when he should have shot. Needs to be more greedy.
He didn't either.
Yeah, that's true.
He should have taken it full time.
He should have shot, but he didn't pass it either. He was just, he was dithery. Just if that's such a word.
Dithery, Billy?
Yeah, I think it explains what I want to say perfectly well.
What you should have said was he was dithering with the ball. That would have been more professional.
For a split second, he certainly did.
Dyson D. Gaiman's been a member for 41 months. How can you say we haven't improved in 3 years? Didn't we win a trophy last season and qualify for the Champions League? I think people need a reality check.
That's a fair comment.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And Cynical Jim says bringing Trips on was stupidity.
Didn't understand it.
Nah.
Was it?
I didn't. Not at that time of the game, Alex. When he's
I think we were just trying to. Well, Bruno was done, and I think we were just trying to make sure we didn't concede, and it contributed us conceding.
Why did he bring Willock on it?
It didn't work.
Why did he bring another midfield player on?
Willock can't defend.
Well, nor could Trippier.
Willock can't attack.
Well, nor could Trippier. At least Willock can run.
Well, yeah, there is that.
Yeah, he can.
I don't know. I think, well, as someone said, I think it was to move Miley up. I think there was a reason. It made sense to try and shore it up to keep us in the next game, but it just didn't work.
Yeah. Blues back again. I do love the positivity after over a decade of misery, but the reality is we could have very easily lost the last 2 games. We just have to be wary.
That is true, though. That is also true.
But we didn't. You know, we won.
A lot of ifs and buts here, but
very much.
I guess it's not wrong.
But listen, guys, I've just stabbed myself with a pen. My God, that hurt.
Just stab yourself in the part.
Len Simmons is in with a super chat. You almost said a fart in the face. Yes, I did, Len. Thank you very much for pointing that out. And Jay says, Amanda said in 2021 we'd get you a UCL in 10 years. Yeah.
Did she? I thought she said Premier League. No, I can't remember exactly what she said.
Yeah. Listen, everybody, that is it for Matchday Live. We will be back live tomorrow at 7 o'clock where we'll do a full review of the game and, of course, the player ratings. I will do a match reaction now for YouTube, and I'll put the link for the player ratings at the top of the description. Make sure you put them in. It will close at 7:30 tomorrow night. So make sure you get them in before then. And then, obviously, the player with the highest rating will be your viewers' man of the match. But thank you for your contributions tonight. It's been fantastic. Mods, you've been amazing again. Thank you to Billy and Alex, and a massive thank you to you folks out there. Head over now to Evermore NUFC, who are carrying out a live match reaction right now. So head across there. I think it's Mark on tonight as Chris is away. So head across there. Give them your support as they do a live match reaction. Mine will be out on YouTube shortly. I'll let everybody know on the socials when that's available. Check out our Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, look for the Toon Review. We're on Instagram as well. And of course, don't forget to visit thetoonreview.com for all your merchandise. And if you're interested in sponsorships, then please contact us at contact.thetoonreview@gmail.com. That is in the description about halfway down. Ian's with the late super chat. Voldemar needs to bulk up like Miley did to play in the Premier League. He's very lightweight. But thank you, everybody, for watching. We will see you live again at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. But in the meantime, give it a like and subscribe to the Toon Review YouTube channel. Good night.
Away the lads and lasses.
Come back and check on see breathing.